Get in and out, clean.
That's right. It's me. I'm back. It's been like
Taking
3
control.
days of no live streaming. So, I know everybody's really excited to see me again. Because, you know, it's been like 3 whole days. Anyways, it's Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Be sure to... What the heck is that? Oh, be sure to like the video. Subscribing's great as well. So we're talking about the Xbox Game Showcase today. I would assume quite a bit. And, yeah, playing Black Ops 2. So the original plan was to get back from my, flight at, like, a reasonable time. Which, didn't happen. So I was like, okay, I'm too tired. And then I sat at home and, like, prepared stuff for today, kind of. And slept, because I was exhausted. I did a lot of walking. See, I was at Toronto, so Xbox flew me out for the Xbox Game Showcase. I think this is like one of the last times I can kind of milk this, so you know, I gotta just throw it out there, basically to show off more or whatever. But anyways, so I was flown out for this event. I got 2 days. You know, I was there Saturday, so Saturday was my like see Toronto day. You know, so I walked around the city and everything like that. I'm getting the less exciting details out of the way, because, you know, when people join later, I'm sure they're going to want to hear about the Xbox Game Showcase. So I'm trying to line this all up, talkative wise, so that, you know, we don't have to, like, repeat a billion things over and over again. What did you think of the show? I guarantee you, we'll see it all night on the stream. People will be asking, what did you think? And I'll be like, okay. Anyways, so day one was my, like, go around the city and see what it has to offer. I've never been to Toronto before. It's my first time. You know, I'm from the magical land of Calgary, which is way on the other side of the country. I've been to, you know, I've been to Montreal. So Toronto, big new adventure. It's so busy. It's such a busy city. It's like being in LA, essentially. There's way too many people. You know, I'm in like the third biggest city in the country where I live. And so this place just like there's so many people. It's so like dense, and it's kind of like smelly a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever fly there for like fun, to be honest. Not sure it's necessarily a place I want to go back to. There was so I was walking to go and do my tour, because I had my like thing set up where I'm like, okay, my hotel is a pretty good spot. I'm gonna go, and my goal was to go see the aquarium. So they have like a Ripley's aquarium there. You know, Ripley's Believe It or Not or whatever. It's this huge aquarium. It's a big deal. It's a cool place. Hi guys, welcome. Yeah. Hello folks. Hi everyone there. So, yeah, so I walked to the aquarium. You know, it's 25 minutes away. It's not too bad, but I'm taking in the sights. I went to, like, I think it's the Scotia Center, you know, where the Leafs play and whatever. Took some pictures outside by the players and everything like that. It is hard to do traveling and do like photos and stuff of you at places when you're by yourself. You have to take like these really awkward looking selfies, but it's like, what do you do? No, like, it's not like I can set up a camera when I'm on the go like that, unless I wanted to bring a tripod with me, which would have been funny. Anyways, I'm walking over there, and this guy, okay, so first off, I go to this like Toronto square. So they have this square with a giant sign that says Toronto. It's like this really ugly concrete square. It's like a park and people sit there. And there was a nude biking group, very, very large nude biking group that just rode in. I was like, you know, I was trying to take my picture by the sign, and then I had to like, you know, kind of scoot in between all of that to go and get to where I needed to go next, because, you know, I'm on the clock, right? I've got like, you know, you book your time for the aquarium and you go and you gotta get there. And it was just like, they were everywhere. You know, it's cool, you know, you do what you want to do, but I was just like,
objective achieved.
Oh,
Good work.
You don't see that every day. There was lots of them. It's all dudes. There's like, I think one gal, but they don't do the full nudity thing, from what I noticed. It's an odd thing to talk about, but this is legitimately like one of the first things I saw in Toronto. And then I was walking down, and then this person on a bike stopped and like gave me the finger and yelled at me some very explicit things that I won't describe on the stream. And I was like, looking around, I was like, no, I'm the only one here. Dude was definitely talking to me. And I was like, okay. So then I went to the Scotiabank place, and then I went and did the aquarium, which was packed. There's way too many people. Right, with people on people on people on people. And you could barely see anything. You could barely see all the fish and stuff. The aquarium itself, really, really cool. And they got this, like, neat spot with, like, this elliptical trail that, like, goes around. You know what I mean? Like, you stand on it, and it's like a conveyor belt, basically, and you can watch the fish. And there's, like... It's over top of you, and it's on both sides. So it's on both sides of you, but you're along one side of it. And you can see, like, sharks and, like, turtles, like, you know, over top of you. Like, it was amazing. But there's this family. You know, I think they were tourists, too. They had 3 kids, 3 little kids. And these 3 kids kept running and hopping in front of me. Like, you know, you're supposed to have space. Like, I was spaced out from them, but these kids, they kept running around. And I'm just looking at the parents. I'm like, what is this? Like, I paid, like, good money to come here and watch these fish swim around for a bit. And every time there was an animal, they'd be like, shark, 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 shark. And they just kept repeating this. And there was, like, another kid behind me with another family. They weren't as annoying. But then that kid would also repeat, shark, shark, shark. And it's like, yeah, dudes, there's like 80 sharks in here. It's cool. Like, I know it's kids. The kids doing their thing. But, man, those parents did not have any control over their children. If I was one of their parents, I would be so embarrassed. And eventually, they saw my intense frustration, and they're like, would you like to go in front of us? I was like, oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, that'd be great. And then, like, their kids started going the other way, because I was in front of them. They started going the other way to get in front of me again. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. And then more people kept exiting the thing. So I finally just kind of, like, scooted way by a bunch of people just to get away from this family. I was like, I can't believe this. I'm here to, like, watch, you know, the fish and stuff. Like, I paid, like, a lot of money to go and do this. And it's driving me crazy. And eventually, I did get to enjoy it. And there was lots of other exhibits. The jellyfish. Oh, the jellyfish were so cool. They were up against these, like, color-changing walls and stuff. It's so nice. I wish I could have got, like, if I had somebody there with me, I could have gotten, like, some photos of me around there. That would have been cool. Another thing I noticed. Oh, my God. When you're out traveling by yourself, you can feel a little lonely at times, that's for sure. Case in point, on the flight back, I guess my seat wasn't paid for or something, or some part of it wasn't. So I ended up at the back of the plane all by myself, which is actually a good thing because I didn't have to sit beside anyone. I was like, yeah. It kind of sucks that, you know, you get off so late of the plane, but I mean, you know, it's like, I think it was like $60 or something. I was like, no thanks. So it was like, so yeah, I was at the back of the plane. I was just like, wow, this really cements the solo travel of the weekend. But I actually liked it. It was literally the only spot because it was like a full plane. Oh, I hate people like that. It was a full plane. That's kind of annoying. His thing, but as long as he's not like hacking, and it's only his name that's like that, I guess it's not too big of a deal. But it's just like kind of annoying to look at. Anyways, so I was like, you know, the theme of the weekend, solo loneliness. Anyways, so I was like, I was on the back of the plane. I caught up on, or I didn't catch up on Evil Dead, but I was watching Evil Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I watched the 2 seasons of the show, 2 out of 3 seasons during my, you know, stay there over the flights and stuff, which is great. That show's amazing. I forgot how great it was. But anyways, I was just kind of sitting there at the back of the plane, and I'm like, nice. Because I don't know if you guys have flown on a plane, but like, it is not the best being squished with a bunch of people. So when you get a solo seat thing, it is heavenly. So I think I actually lucked out by getting moved back there, personally. And quickscopers pissed me off so much. So yeah, that was fun. What else were we doing? Okay, so I did aquarium. And I should probably take a look at people's comments first. And don't worry, we'll talk about the Xbox Game Showcase in a bit here. But I like to, you know, leave a little bit of opening just so that when people, you know, when people start joining in on the stream, it usually takes a little bit. That way I don't have to repeat myself like 80 times. You get what I'm saying? I think you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great time, Pip. It was mind-blowing. I just can't stand populated places. You know, like, ugh, it's just crazy. Is the Series X a powerful console? Yeah, it's pretty great. You don't really get red rings of death. So that was a 360 thing. So the red rings of death is basically an error code that your console would output saying, hey, it's having an overheating problem. So it's like they, due to branding, have not included any sort of feature that shows 3 red lights anymore. So it's impossible to get a 3 red rings of death since the 360 era. And I actually think there was a time after some iterations and patches where they actually got rid of the red lights so that your console wouldn't show red lights. I think they turned it to like 4 red lights of death just to get rid of that, you know, branding negativity, right? Because you don't want that associated with your console. The aquarium was really, really cool. I genuinely like the fish and everything like that. If it wasn't packed with people to the brim, to the point that you couldn't even see anything, it would have probably been just like a purely magical experience. I got about 45-50 minutes going through the aquarium, just walking around. It was nice. It was really big. There's lots of different types of fish. I got to see fish I've never seen before. I think the sign said there was like 16,000 fish. It was kind of funny and a little sad that it's like, so you're looking at the aquarium, and you know one of the signs says because the sharks are in with other things like the turtles and the little fish, and it's like, if you're worried about the sharks, don't worry, they're well fed. We feed them 3 times a day, and usually they could go up to like 3 weeks without getting a meal at all. And I'm like, oh, so they're just like really fat, comatose, dosed out or doped out like sharks. They're like overly food satisfied, and they looked pretty like they were just kind of like bopping around, if that makes sense. Like they were, I don't know if it's just like, I feel like they took away all the thrill of the hunt from the sharks, and the sharks are all dead on the inside, and they're just kind of like, just kind of like bouncing around, you know what I mean? I hate the microwaves. Ugh. But anyways, that was fun. So what else did we do? Okay, so I did the aquarium, and then the CN Tower was there. I did go into the CN Tower. It's just a tall tower. I don't, you know, we've got a tower here. It's not as tall as that tower, but they're all just towers. You know, it's just like it does not blow my mind too much. So I looked at it. I took a picture from below, and I was like, cool, because it's literally like you could walk 5 feet, and the CN Tower is like right there beside the aquarium. So I did that. And I saw that, and then I walked across the street, and they have this old roundhouse railway place. So if you know what a roundhouse is, it's kind of like, you know, it's like an open-ended kind of circle thing where a bunch of trains would come out. So they've turned that into partially the rec room, which is a Cineplex thing. So it's partially the rec room, and it's partially like a steam whistle beer place. But I didn't go there because I wanted to go to the water. So I went to the ocean, which is another 5 minutes away. And I was like, oh, cool, big body of water. And then they have this island, but I didn't have time to go to the island because it's a whole excursion or something like that. Way too much effort. So I'm sitting there, and I go to this place called The Slip. I guess it's called The Slip. And I'm saying, do not go. I waited, I think it was 30 minutes, and no one served me. And I was like, one sec. I need a little bit of a drink in here. I waved. After about 15-20 minutes or something like that, I waved to the people, the lady that brought me in, and I was just like, hey, I need service, hello, and she's just like, just keep waiting, and I was just like, what? You know, just totally ignoring me, or she's like, we're busy, and I'm like, there's 3 of them just chuckling about dudes and stuff while I was sitting there. So I left, and then I think they whisper on the way out, he's like, did he pay? And the other girl's like, no, he was never served, and I was just like, whatever, 1 star on Google. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. 1 star on Google. And, yeah, nothing beats my tower. You're damn right there, other Kev. Hello, folks, and we'll talk about the game showcase in a bit. I'm just going through all my notes and stuff while people jump into the stream. You guys know how it is. I wanted Gears Collection 2. I don't believe it exists, and I think the leaker that put that out there actually maybe doesn't know anything. But anyways, so yeah, I was pretty pissed off. And then I went to this other place called, I think it was like the Amsterdam kind of thing. It was also something on the water. And you have to wait in a queue to do it. You have to wait in a queue. Let me see if I can actually find where this is. Ripley's Aquarium. I'm going to actually find the name of this place. So it was called the Amsterdam Brew House.
We have taken control.
And they got like a patio, and you have to wait in line to go and eat at the patio, which was fine. So that, you know, took a little bit of time, but I actually got in pretty fast because, you know, I was by myself. And yeah, and it was actually pretty good food. The service was good. I was in and out within 20 minutes or so. I was full. I had a beer. The beer was a little lackluster. I had this drink called the Space Invader to go with my, you know, with my burger or whatever I had. Yeah, I had a burger with fries. So it was like,
UAV inbound.
Yeah, you know, it was good. I liked it. I was like, okay, this is way better than that other place. And then I went to the Eaton Shopping Center. Bonjour, Matt. Hello there. No, seriously, I gave it 1 star, and I was like, they made me wait half an hour and stuff. I was like, whatever. The funny thing is I checked back at that place's Google reviews, and there was 5 other people that had left comments in the same 5-minute span that I did, also, or 5 to 15-minute span that I did, saying that they weren't happy with how long they were waiting, and it was poorly managed and stuff. And it's like, it's not like they had a lack of servers. The place was stuffed with servers. Stuffed with servers. And it was just like, I couldn't believe that, like, nobody had really come. Well, I had one person, I was like, I need another moment. I need another moment, you know, for one moment. And it just, like, I sat there for, like, literally half an hour, and no one came to take my order at that point. I was just like, are you kidding me? And I was literally, like, waving people to come in and be like, hey, you know, there's 3 of you standing there. Maybe one of you could give me a hand or find a server person for me or something. So that place sucked. Would not recommend. It's a cool spot. It is. It's like right on the water, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. It didn't seem like it was too expensive, and the food looked cool. But I mean, if I can't order the food, it's not like worth the time. So yeah, and then I went to the Eaton Mall, which was literally almost attached to my hotel. And I gotta say, guys, the Marriott, very lovely, very, very lovely. Yeah. The second day I had to drop off, or, you know, leave my luggage so that I could go and watch the Xbox Game Showcase, which we're getting to. But at this point, I'm going to be like, hey, yo, like the stream, subscribing's great, donation's cool, consider becoming a channel member, you get cool perks like the emotes to use in the chat, emotes to use on the channel, you get behind the scenes stuff, it's pretty cool. I think we need several members without losing members to unlock a new emote, which will be the Shrug Sky emote. That'll be pretty fun to work towards, if we get that, at some point down the road. And alternatively, the Patreon option, streaming daily. You know, I'm back now after the, you know, my trip to Toronto, which is, you know, I took a few days off of streaming. I deserved the time off anyways. Exhausted. Yeah. If you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com. I write stuff. It's riveting. Alright, so I think there's actually like a fair bit of people here, so we'll get to the Xbox Game Showcase in a sec. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're building up to it. So I went to the Eden Mall, which is like apparently one of the big malls in Canada. And I just did laps. I went up and down. I saw like all the stores. It was really no different than any other mall that there was no like specialty stores or anything. Like if I really had to, I'd be like, I think there was a place called Honey, and I think they do like weird or more fancier women's clothing. That was like literally the only shop that I've never seen before in my life. Everything else was really typical, like Nordstrom, or they did have a American Doll, which is hilarious because, you know, if you've watched the Conan skit where he goes to American Doll, that's what I think of. So that place was funny, but it's like, you know, they've got like Old Navy and everything. It's just like, okay, well, we know all the spots, so it's not like there's anything weird. They did have, though, what was it? What's that place I like to go? I think it's Banana Republic. They had a Banana Republic for women and the Banana Republic for men. I was like, oh, okay. Because usually it's just one store. So I was like, neat. And then I looked through the men's area and I was like, oh, it's all just like summer clothing. You know, I come, like where I live, it's a little bit like, well, it's also the summer, so they'd be selling summer stuff. But where I go, it's like, you know, we get more of my cardigans and things like that. So that's usually what I get when I go there. And if you find it's weird that I'm rambling, again, I'm just kind of going over the opening of the exciting trip to Toronto that I had. So anyways, I did the whole mall thing. And then I went to the hotel and I just chilled out. It was kind of the first day there. Yeah. Did somebody change their name? Anyways, it is hard to keep up with people that do the name changes, but no, I get it. People do frequently change their names online. It's kind of entertaining. At least to me, I'd be like, okay, what was yours originally? And I'd be like, oh, okay. So anyways, yeah, that was the first day. Like literally, and I just like went to bed and I was exhausted. And there was this Pokemon Go challenge for getting like 25 kilometers or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it when I go to Toronto. And none of my distance like tracked, none of it. I kept turning the thing on and off, nothing. because there's an adventure sync, and yeah, so I didn't get any progress on that challenge, so I ended up failing it. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Because I was like, I literally set up the, the day so I could get that. And nope. Sucks to suck. There were a ton of Pokestops, though. Like, everywhere. Couldn't believe it. Literally could not believe it. So, yeah, that was the end of the first day. Nothing too exciting, and then I got up. Oh, and I was going to talk about the hotel a little bit more. So when I left my bag, and they're like, do you want a water? I was like, oh, I want a water? They're like, yeah, you can have any kind of water you want. I was like, I'll have a bottle of water. He's like, okay, cool. And they were great. Yeah, seriously, the Marriott was just lovely. Did I meet any cute girls in Toronto? I'll get to that, kind of. Yeah, the bartender lady, she was quite lovely, yes. Quirky, cute and quirky I'd go with. There you go. Am I playing the Resident Evil Next Gen updates? I'm debating on that. I kind of emailed them to see if I could get codes to do that. I think they're all on sale right now, so maybe I'll buy them, but like the profit margin is going to be really slim on them. So kind of stay tuned, I guess. If I would have wore a Halo Infinite TV shirt, oh, probably I would have been right away there, right? See, now the issue is you got to meet somebody on the first day, because on the second day, you're leaving on your flight, like I was leaving at 10 that day. And it was just like, when you're checked out, you don't have a room or anything, so you're not good to go. But anyways, besides, you're on a trip. Anyways. So the Xbox Showcase. So I got invited, obviously, and flown out to Toronto, like I mentioned, to go do the Xbox Game Showcase, like to go watch it. There was a FanFest event. Oh, why did everybody quit? We had a really good lobby going. We'll give it a sec. If we don't get more players, we'll go find a different lobby. There's multiple ones. But anyways, so, I got up and I went to the event, which was in the Carlu, which is actually a pretty nice spot. And then I got there and I got to meet the PR people that I've been talking to. Because, this is the first event since COVID, right? Like, this is the first gaming or industry event that I've been able to do since that started. So, like, all the people that I've been emailing and talking to are essentially new people. There were a couple familiar faces, but for the most part, I don't know anyone there. So I got to meet my main Xbox contacts, and it was very nice to meet them. They were lovely. It was great. Yeah, and that was kind of that. And then they give you, like, a couple tickets. We only got 2 drink tickets. And keep in mind, this is an event where I was there. I went there early, but I was there at, like, 10:30, 10:45 or something like that. And the event started at, like, 12 or something. It was supposed to go till 5. That's why I booked a plane ticket at 10, so that there was a gap in time. But it's like, I would have taken a way earlier flight. Because, like, yeah, the event kind of more or less ended at, like, 3? Or like 2 something, and I was just like, I had to literally kill time, which I'll get to later. Look, everybody quit? Disconnected? I'm assuming this has to do with like hacks or something causing the game to screw up. So anyways, yeah, so I got in there and it was empty. The room was actually empty. Did I bring my Switch to a bar? I didn't bring the Switch with me. I just brought my old Surface Gen 1. You know how awkward it is to carry a Generation 1 Surface around? The thing is like from 2013. It's literally like a fossil. I feel like if I wait long enough, eventually someone at Microsoft will shove me a new one. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of going off of, because it is a bit of a luxury. Motorsport looks amazing. It does. So anyways, yeah, it is a luxury. I don't really need a new Surface. I'm going to get a GoPro soon, though. It's on sale, the GoPro I'm after. So I am going to go buy that. That's going to be new. I just got the new green screen for PC streaming, so that's coming up down the road, too. And then I got to get my new monitor. I've got to pick that up. So it's a bit of a... I'm upgrading equipment stuff right now, which is exciting and interesting. And, yeah, okay. So anyways, I'm at the event, and it's empty there. It's absolutely empty. The PR people were nice. They say hello. They give me my 2 drink tickets for like a 7-hour like event. I'm like, oh no. Don't worry, guys. I got more drink tickets later. We'll get to that. Don't worry. This guy got his drinks. He was more than satisfied. But anyways, I walk in there, and there's the bartender lady. Again, very lovely, very nice. And I was just like, you want to chat while we're waiting? So we chatted and stuff like that for a while, because there was like literally no one shut up for... I think for like an hour or something like that. But there was a really funny thing. There was this one guy that was doing, I think there was an... So, in the commoner side of things, because I was in a VIP room, There was the commoners area where you could go and like play some games, you get your nails, because you know they're doing like a nails partnership, Xbox, so you can get like special nails and you get in-game code to get like armor or a Forza car. So they had a nail station there, so that was kind of neat. Yeah, and they had some game stations so you could play some of the games, which was cool. But I was in the VIP area, so they had food, they had sliders. Oh my god, these burger sliders. Oh yeah, and donuts. And that was good. And then they had the drinks place. So I'm getting to it. So there was a guy doing like an interactive painting. So they're like basically painting this logo thing while the event's going on. And the guy just kept coming in and like, I don't know if charismatic is the word, but very social, very friendly. And he was like, I can only describe him as a really intense hipster painter dude. And he kept, I think, hitting on the lady, the bartender. And then later on he was bringing his friend. And I think they were like swapping in and out. Like they weren't, I don't know if they were supposed to get drinks or not, because they weren't VIP, but they were like working there. And the dude was just like punching back drinks, and so was his friend. So I thought that was kind of funny that they were doing that the whole time. Because later on I was talking with one of the PR contacts, is
be advised, hostile UAV in.
You know, her guy. Very nice dude, actually. Very swell. I had some fun chatting with him. And he also noticed that, and we were kind of having a laugh about it, because I was just like, you know, he just kept coming in and talking. It was very funny. He's like, oh, where do you attend school? She's like, oh, this place. And he's like, I've got a mural in there. And I was just like, oh my god. I was getting a big chuckle. He's like, what's your name? Or he asked me what my name was, and I'm like, what does it matter? Because you know my stance on things, where I'm like, you know, I don't like gaining all of this useless information about people, which I ended up doing regardless, because it just fills my mind with like this stuff. Because now I know this whole, I don't even remember his name to be honest, but now I know this whole painter's backstory and his motivations in life, and his favorite color is yellow, and I'm just like, this literally has no impact on my life at all, and I know it now. It's terrible. Honestly terrible. Do a kickflip. Am I hyped for Overwatch 2? We'll get there. We'll get to talking about the games, guys. The Steam Deck to the club. I might cancel my Steam Deck. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. So anyways, and again, if you don't care about the riveting stories, I should actually make sure this is all going properly too. Yeah. So this is all the build up to the game showcase, guys. I promise you, the actual what happened outside of watching the actual showcase is more interesting than what the showcase was to me. So wacky inflatable armband, love that. I love these things so much. So anyways, that was the painter guy who's just like hitting on her like the whole day and getting like drinks. But I don't know if it was like, maybe he was just trying to get drinks. Like I don't know if he was allowed to get drinks or not. I really have no idea. Because he wasn't like, you know, VIP, because we had a limit. We had 2 drink tickets because of like budget things or whatever. But then they kept giving me drink tickets throughout the night. Like my PR person would come in. And by the end of the night, like I knew someone since like when I started, they're way higher up in Microsoft now. They don't do games. They're like, you want more drink tickets? I was like, yeah. And then they gave me like 18 or 20 drink tickets. And I went back to the bartender at the end of the night. I was like waving them. Like, I got drink tickets for days. But yeah, it's at the end of the night, so it doesn't really matter as much. That was funny. Anyways, bartender lady, fun, quirky, cool. I think she said she'd watch the stream, which I think she's just saying that to be nice. But anyways, we'll get back to that because we want to talk about the showcase. And, you know, she's like, make sure you say something really, really funny and nice about it. And I was just like, okay. Yeah, because, you know, I'm that creative. What your favorite color is? I have no idea. I know that guy's favorite color is yellow. Woo! Her favorite color is pink. Mine's lime green. Wow! It's just like, I hate that so much in life. And I know you're supposed to be like nice to people, especially because I'm Canadian and stuff, but it's like, you know, I don't need to know someone's whole backstory, their name and everything, because I'm never going to talk to that person again. In my entire life, I will never run into that person again. And I didn't need to know this painter. I didn't need to know their strifes and their aspirations in life. They're like a useless NPC in like Skyrim, where he's just like, hey hero, let me tell you about my trials, and it's just like, oh my god. Anyways, then we watched the showcase. So I had my drink. I didn't really know anyone at the event, to be honest. Like, there was, you know, a lot of people that were chatting amongst themselves. Most of the people are all Toronto-based, so they go to these events together all the time. So they know everyone. I did eventually run into some guy that I knew from, like, E3. He used to hang out, and we'd go drinking, and we'd do all the E3 things. So that guy I talked to about halfway through the conference, because he came over, he's like, sup, and I'm like, yo, you, and he's like, hey. So that was fun. Because he wasn't going to go. He's on Twitter doing a lot of he's very PlayStation heavy. Very, very PlayStation heavy. Which, if it's your thing, it's your thing. It works for you, right? So anyways, so that was fun to run into him. But we watched the showcase. We had this stand. I thought it was really weird. So, like, if you were a regular FanFest goer, there was all these chairs you'd go sit in and watch the show. But for whatever reason, the VIP people, we had to stand and watch the show. My back was killing me, guys. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, they don't have, like, any chairs. Like, I tried to sit in one of the VIP, like, kind of lounge chairs, but you couldn't see anything, so I had to go stand. And, you know, you're, like, slightly buzzed, and you're just standing there, and it's like, there's these other people that clearly do not care about what's being shown. They're there to converse and chat and stuff, which is fine. But they kept moving around. So, like, one moment I'd be able to see, and then all of a sudden there'd be a guy way too tall walking in front of me, and then he'd leave, and then he'd come back, and then someone else would walk in front of me, and I'd just be like, just trying to watch the show, guys. So, yeah. And then, I want to say overall, though, the event was great. Like, the whole FanFest thing, like, spectacular. If you can get in on a FanFest, as, like, a regular, like, Xbox fan, I think you'd have a great time. Like, it's a nice event, they had lots of food, they had themed stuff, they did giveaways, there was a pre-show chat. It was very lovely, it was all well set up. You could go take a picture with Master Chief, which I didn't end up doing, and, you know, because it was in the outside area, and I was doing the VIP stuff, and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, like, it's a very lovely time. I think you'd get your fill out of doing an Xbox FanFest event. If there's one near you, I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. So then I watched the showcase, and, you know, just to be really honest here, I think that was the worst showcase that Xbox has ever put together. It was really, really boring, and it was like, okay, so when you play a sports game, you know, you play like Madden or NHL, and they introduce a new feature. So we always talk about this in NHL. There was a year where they introduced breaking sticks, and you would break a stick on like every play because they like overcorrect or over showcase things. So Xbox keeps getting a lot of flack over the years because they don't show gameplay or much gameplay, and they don't show things that are coming out right away. So this year they decided to do everything at the showcase releases in the next 12 months. Which I don't know if that means to the end of 2023 or till June next year. Not sure. And they, like, you know, it was all gameplay, but it was like, the first 45 minutes in, my one friend from, like, LA tweeted me, he's like, wow, I can't believe, you know, that this is what they're doing, among some other notes. And I was like, yeah, this is, you know, and you might be thinking, oh, good showcase and stuff, but it's like, they put the good stuff towards the end, but it was a pretty filler show. A lot of the stuff was updates to existing games, a lot of indie titles. The first party was so absent. Like, Xbox keeps buying all of these studios, and they just, like, there's nothing to show from them. It's really, like, I keep hearing, wait, and I've been waiting, like, a decade now for them to, like, really put something out. Where was Avowed? Where was Fable? Where was Perfect Dark? Where was Hellblade? Where was Compulsion's next game? Where was the Gears collection? Where was GoldenEye? Where was... And I know not all of these, like, you know, obviously the Gears collection is kind of like a rumored thing. But, like, you know, GoldenEye exists. The Xbox achievements are in the system. That game exists. Where is it? Why wasn't it shown? What the hell? And then on top of that, like, Indiana Jones, State of Decay 3. You know, like, where are the games? I keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I wait some more, and they keep saying the games are coming, but I still don't see the games. Now, 2023 is going to be good. It's going to have Starfield, it's going to have Redfall, it's going to have Forza, it's probably going to have some other surprises. And that's when the Xbox exclusives are finally going to start coming. But all three of those should have come out in 2022. And it just, like, I really feel like there's some management issues or something, because I am so tired of them being like, games are coming. And, you know, you look at, like, the PlayStation side of things. Horizon Forbidden West. They had Gran Turismo. They are gonna likely have God of War. I don't know if God of War is coming. I hope it comes out this year. I'd like that. You know, The Last of Us 1 or whatever, it looks like, I think it's early 2023, but you know what I mean? Like, they've been really steadily releasing great, high-quality exclusive games, and it's just like, I keep... You know, 2022 is barren. It genuinely is. I thought it would be the greatest year in gaming, but everything has slipped away, and it's kind of sad. Good beginning of the year, though. Elden Ring, Horizon, you know, Lego Star Wars, really, really good.
We've lost control.
Yeah, just like I keep waiting for them to release anything at all, and it's getting really, really sad at this point for me. Because zombies, we'll do zombies later on, and I don't know. It's just like,
we've taken the advantage.
You know, and if you, the one thing I really took away from the game showcase, that I took away from the last year's game showcase, if you have Game Pass, oh my God, you are eating good over the next year. There are so many games. So I think from like a perspective of selling consumers on why you need Game Pass, or why Game Pass is like literally the best subscription that in like any industry, that's what that conference did. Was it showed, hey, Game Pass kicks ass. Game Pass is awesome. That's what that showcased for me, was that Game Pass is great. But if you want to play high caliber first party games from Xbox, they still don't exist. And, you know, Starfield had a 2023 release date note. Redfall had a 2023 release date note. Forza said spring 2023. So I'm thinking these games aren't even going to come out until the end of the year. There were like literally no release dates on things. It was honestly really disappointing for me. And it was just like, you know, I didn't really love last year's showcase. Like, I thought it was okay, but man, this year's showcase, there was, like, I also kind of figured, because I got, like, flown out to do this, that they were really gonna be, like, mind-blowing. And that's where I get back to where I'm like, you know, with the NHL games, when they bring out a new feature, like stick breaking, they focus too much on that. And I think the idea of them doing gameplay is good, and I think the idea of them showing games coming out is good. But I think they focus too much, like they over-course corrected and showed, you know, too much coming out in the near future. Because, you know, a lot of this stuff's going to get delayed, probably. I don't really trust release dates anymore. But, you know, they should have also given us a little bit of a tease. They're like, alright, many of these games, like something like 80%, let's say 80% of these games, all coming out in the next year. Cool. And then give us a tease of Fable. Give us a tease of State of Decay. Tease us about a new project. You know, what's Compulsion working on? What are they making? You know, just, because you got to do both. You got to show people long-term why they buy an Xbox, and you also got to show short-term why somebody buys an Xbox. And PlayStation does a great job of being like, you know, here's what's coming down the road in the pipeline. Here's what we got now for you. And I think Xbox needs to get that flow going. And they have all these studios, but, you know, I still am not, like, feeling that these studios are successfully delivering consistent games and content for Xbox. And I think there's a lot of mismanagement going on in Xbox game studios, and it gets worse and worse as I see these delays and stuff happen. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope they really prove themselves in 2023, 2024. But again, I feel like I have to keep waiting and waiting to play these games. Like, seriously, like, I remember, you know, go back to 2015. 2015 had some okay exclusives. But then 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, you know, weak years. And it's just, you get tired of it. You really do. You kind of look over it like, you know, Nintendo. Game after game after game. And they have way less studios. In PlayStation, game after game after game. And their games take a long time to make, but they're stellar. Like, when I know a PlayStation game's getting delayed, man, it's going to be good. Almost all the time. You know, they have a few duds here and there, but it's just like, you know those games are going to be good. And it's just like, ugh, I want to get to that point. Like, Xbox, they had a great year last year, you know, they had the highest Metacritic publisher release ever, they had a great reviewed year, they had some good games, they had some variety of games, and it's just like, I'm just waiting for more really, really high caliber games, like a game where you play it and you're like, this is why you bought the Series X. This is why you wanted a next-gen console. And it's just kind of like, right now, the thing that comes to mind is Flight Sim. And oh my god, the biggest cheer at the event was when they showed the Pelican in Flight Sim. But they're also adding helicopters and biplanes. My god, that game's cool. We're gonna do another stream of Flight Sim. The game's too loud? Oh, say it ain't. We usually always go at this level of volume. Are you sure? We usually always do that volume for stuff. Well, for 2022 maybe, but look, go back a few years for Nintendo. The Switch has had like kick-ass games the whole time. Yeah, the PlayStation Game Pass, again, please stop calling it Game Pass because it's not anything like Game Pass. And I have been playing it today. It's really cool. We'll talk about that later. I don't know. I adjusted the audio slightly. Stalker gameplay. Again, Stalker was not something that I expected at the showcase because, you know, obviously they were based out of the Ukraine and they had to move. So I mean, it's pretty reasonable that Stalker wasn't present. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. And, you know, if we get several more channel members, we unlock the new Shrug Sky emote, so that's going to be exciting once we get to that point. So we kind of talked again about thoughts of the show, but let's dive in and let's break down each of the announcements, I think, bit by bit here. So, my mic is too low. Again, I adjusted the game a little bit to make it quieter, but these are the exact audio settings we use to stream this game every single time. So I really don't know what to tell you on that one, guys. I can take a look at my audio settings here on the computer, but like we literally, like, this is the exact same audio settings we always use. Yeah, like there's literally no change to them. Yeah, Hellblade 2. One thing I will note, though, is Hellblade 2 is typically something shown at the Game Awards, so you might see that game at the Game Awards. And don't forget, there's still Gamescom. Yeah. More announcements at the extended. Okay, guys, definitely do not get your hopes up about the extended. They typically do not showcase new games. They just show more of the existing games, or they'll show some of the games that got, like, bumped from the conference, like Slime Rancher 2 or Party Animals, you know, stuff like that will get shown, but like do not expect like any sort of like big caliber announcement at the extended showcase, because that's not what that is. That's not what it's for. Do not build your expectations up for that one, is what I'm trying to warn you. It'll have some more gameplay, it'll have some cool stuff to show you, but like do not expect you know, crazy announcements at that event. Audio is fine. Thank you, Slaughter. So, you'll never stop voting Master Chief's your end. Hello there from Colorado. Yeah. So anyways, now I'm totally thrown off of things because of the audio complaints and stuff. I swear we use the exact same audio settings every time we stream this. And it's never been complained about before, but fair enough. I did adjust the game sound a little bit, so hopefully that helps. So I did try the PlayStation Plus Premium today. My 3 months started, so I'm working on filming stuff. So we'll talk about that more after we're done talking about the showcase. So first up was Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight on Game Pass is a really big get, I would say. You know, a lot of people have been really wanting that one to come out. It looks good. Kind of excited to take a look at it. I think it's going to be fun. So Hollow Knight was a good get. I think that was a nice way to kind of start the show. I personally would have started with a bigger bang like Starfield, but I think they kind of, again, made you want to kind of forget some things by showing all the really high caliber stuff at the end of the stream, right? Or the end of the game showcase. So number 2 was High on Life, which is basically Morty from Rick and Morty the video game. Or Royland the video game or whatever. I think they have, like, was it JB Smooth as like a gun? So it's your galactic bounty hunter in space killing people with guns that talk to you. So that looks funny, that looks entertaining. And again, like everything releasing on Game Pass. So that looks cool. Then we got a Plague Tale Requiem. That game's going to be great. The first Plague Tale game, if you didn't play it. Highly recommend. Seriously, I think it's still on Game Pass. The first of Plague Tale, seriously, it's phenomenal. Misia and her brother, all the rats. I think the sequel looks great. Much looking forward to it. I think it's kind of the only thing that could contend with Elden Ring for Game of the Year at this point, unless God of War comes out. Which I'm, again, hoping God of War does. Really hoping, because I need anything to do video content on at the end of the year. I'm genuinely worried I'm not going to have any views during the fall. So, yeah. Thanks.
Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online.
Okay. Again, I wouldn't expect new games at the extended show. Then we had Forza. So for me, Forza was a true next generation showcase. Like it was gorgeous. You know, like keep in mind what we watched at the showcase. Like a lot of people were complaining about the stream quality. What we saw at the showcase, I believe, was a full 4K 60 kind of like presentation. So it looked really good. And Forza was gorgeous. You know, go rewatch the trailer online. You know, real-time ray tracing, reflections and stuff. Real-time of day. You know, real track breakdowns, vehicle breakdowns. It looks gorgeous. Yeah, I think Forza is going to be what I was hoping Gran Turismo was going to be. It looks simply stunning. I wish it came out this year, I really do. But man, that game is beautiful. I can't wait. Like it genuinely looks like a next-gen leap in visual technology and visuals and, you know, general game technology. Yeah, Forza is going to be big. It's going to be really, really good. The Last of Us remake, I'm kind of excited for it. Forza. Get anything in the Assassin's Anniversary stream? I have no idea what that is. Like Assassin's Creed? I don't know. Hello there. Then we got Flight Simulator, which we talked about. That was the biggest cheer at the event. Was, well, that one or the Kojima thing, which we'll talk about later. So they're adding biplanes, helicopters, historic planes. They're adding the Pelican from Halo. They already added that, I guess. It's out now. So I'm going to do a video on that, because I am really, really excited to fly the Pelican. And you go up to the stratosphere. It's so cool. And then we got Overwatch 2. So, oh yeah, is the Vanguard double XP still going on? Crap. Am I saying Forza? That is the correct way to say it, guys. Fortza is how you say it. It's not Forza, it's Forza.
Team deathmatch.
Anyways, seriously, that is the correct way to say it. Seriously. So, Overwatch 2, going free to play, which is, you know, makes a lot of sense to me. Huge audience. They're going to rake in the dollars on that one. I think it looked good. I think it'll be really good. I look forward to covering it. It seems like that one and Diablo 4 are not going to have any exclusivity for Xbox, because they're going to come out essentially before the whole purchase deal is done, right? Because Xbox is buying Activision Blizzard. I'm actually surprised they paid for the marketing for Overwatch and for Diablo 4 if they're going to end up owning the company really soon, but, you know, whatever. I guess better than letting PlayStation or something get that. So anyways, Overwatch 2 looks really, really good. Excited about that. Then they had Ara Story Unfolds. So I guess a lot of the people from Firaxis, like the creators of Civilization, are working on Era. Or Ara? Is it Era or Ara? I don't know. So that one is going to be for PC only, which really doesn't make sense to show it at an Xbox conference. But I guess Xbox is trying to be more than just Xbox. Like, they want to be a platform, right? Like an ecosystem and not just a console. But I still would have preferred if it was more console-oriented games. But anyways, that game looks really cool. I know we didn't see gameplay of it, but it looks like it's going to be Civilization on steroids. I'm excited. I hope it's really, really good. So that was the project, or the Oxide Studio project, that's been rumored and talked about a lot. So that one I think has a lot of potential to be a really, really good game, and I'm very excited for it. And then we've got Arc 2. So that was with, yeah. Dying Light for Switch? Oh, I think it was a better port than Doom, right? Hello there. Oh, you're in the match? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I think I see you there. That's cool. Does Black Ops 2 have any graphical enhancements? Auto HDR, I believe. So, yeah, okay, Arc 2 with Vin Diesel. I thought that one was going to come out in 2022. Very disappointed that one also slipped to 23. And they didn't really show gameplay, I guess. I don't know. Vin Diesel's got a daughter, and they are doing dinosaur stuff. Arc 1 is a big deal. I'm assuming Arc 2 is going to be a big deal as well. I'm very interested to see what happens with that, is the biggest thing on that one. So I'm genuinely curious to see how that goes, if it's good, if it's weird. It's supposed to be more of like an action type game with like a story, so I don't know how that's gonna change what Ark is, because you know Ark is an open world survival game, so this one's supposed to be more story focused. So very curious, very interested. Could be good, could not be, I have no idea. Didn't really get a good indication of what it is, but I look forward to seeing whatever the hell it ends up being next year, and on Game Pass day one. Then we've got, sorry, I've got like a list of all the things. Are you guys are all hating on the Forza thing? I'm just telling you that's how it's said. I don't see the issue. Everybody gets all mad about it. I'm like, no, that's literally how you pronounce it. Fortza. It's really not a big deal. I'm just letting you guys know it's Forza. Yeah. Do I like pancakes? I do actually really like pancakes. I can go and I can bring up the tweet for you guys about how it's pronounced and stuff. No! I mean, I don't care how you say it, but, you know, you do you. It won't let you proceed past the prologue mission? Oh, I'm sorry the Vermintide is broken for you. The game's really good. I hope they fix it so you can enjoy it, because it's a really, really fun game. Yeah, I had no idea that the prologue was having issues. At least they're fixing it. And they do update that game a lot, and they add a lot of content for it, so, you know, just have a little patience with that game, give it a chance for the update, and I think once you jump in and you start playing Vermintide 2, you'll have a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Now my voice feels strained, because I feel like I have to talk louder, because you guys can't hear things.
We're losing this fight.
Favorite part of the show? Was, I'd say Starfield or Forza was my favorite part. Yeah. We've got, I'm gonna move this.
UAV inbound.
If Arc 2 is only focused on story. Well, I think the idea is Arc 1 is the open world game that they're gonna keep updating, and any arc that comes afterwards is gonna be like a spin-off that expands the lore. From what I understand. I mean, it could be different, I don't know, but I think with most games they get a really big audience, they don't want to lose that, so they just keep updating the main game and just selling expansions because they keep making money. Flintlock. Flintlock looked really, really good. I really like the look of Flint. Yeah, you're right. We missed Redfall. I cut off the top of it because I've got like a list. Like I've got like a snipping tool list of everything on here. Dumb for not knowing. Well, that wasn't the intention there. No, it's pronounced F-word. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna go over it. You guys can go and Google how you're supposed to say Forza, and there's literally a tweet from like 10 years ago that says how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know why we're getting such a big hold up on this. It's really not a big deal. So Flintlock looked really good. I think that one could be a lot of fun. It's like an adventure kind of. It looked hack and slash-esque. So I think that one's gonna be maybe a little bit of a surprise hit, I hope. And yeah, let's talk about Redfall. So Redfall, to me, looked like, what was it? It's basic, like a lot of people were saying Back for Blood, and I was like, yeah, it kind of does. But it basically looks like Left 4 Dead meets Borderlands with vampires. So Redfall could be a really, really good game in terms of like gameplay value, just like replay value, and hopefully it's like a very long-term game with them adding new events and stuff you can do. That could be really fun. I don't know if it looks like it's anything like groundbreaking in terms of different stuff, like, you know, how it is and how it plays, but I think, you know, Redfall is it could be a really big game. I think for Xbox, like it genuinely could be a big title that we get a lot of gameplay time out of, that we could do a lot of streams with, and I'm hoping that's the case. Like Arcane makes really, really great games, so I'm very excited about it. I think some people were a little mixed towards what they saw gameplay-wise, but I actually was like, okay, this looks fun, this looks easygoing. Because you gotta remember, most of the gameplay that they showcase in these trailers is kind of like on rails. Like, it's very set-up scenes, it's very scripted moments. I know it's gameplay, quote-unquote, but it's very much meant to be like, you know, these are cool moments from our game, and yeah, I think that one could be a lot of fun. I think Redfall has a lot of potential to be a very, very great title, and I hope it is. I really do. But I think they maybe could have shown off a little bit more story stuff, because when people think of Arcane, I think story is a little bit more of what they want, but I think this one will be one to watch out for. But again, that whole just saying 2023 thing kind of makes me feel like it's going to come out like way later in the year, which is a bit worrying. Because I want games now, guys. I want big, high caliber games now. I'm tired of waiting. Is this supposed to come out this summer? It looked way better than Back 4 Blood. I think it did. I don't know. My favorite drink at the Xbox event? I had a lot of different drinks. So I was like, you know, sometimes when you're at a bar, and you know you got free drinks, right? And I was just kind of like, you know, bartender, you just pick things, and she was kind of throwing suggestions. So I did a rum cranberry orange juice mix, and then I did a couple of those, and then I did a gin cran ginger ale, and then I did a whiskey. I think whiskey cran something else. Sorry, I don't really remember. Whiskey cran something else. I also tried some of the wine and a water too. Yeah, I had a water. You gotta stay hydrated. And you know, you would think I would get slightly drunk, but again, it's like several hours. We were well fed, so I really wasn't even buzzed or anything. But because again, I didn't have a lot of drink tickets till the end of the event, so yeah. So it was pretty easy to like not have any effect by it. Next up was... oh, Scorn. Okay, Scorn looks freaking weird. And I quite love that. Oh, crap. Sorry, I moved all my screen stuff down. I'm trying to get, like, this list in a comfortable spot so that I can see it. And it's just, like, it's hurt my neck to do that. Did I see Phil or Todd? No, they weren't there where I was. I was in Toronto. So yeah, it was Scorn was so twisted and grotesque and weird looking, and I'm very excited about it. That game looks messed up. I hope it's good. I still don't really know how it plays. I think it's got an October release date, because like nothing at that showcase had release dates except for like a few games, but Scorn did. And I hope Scorn is really, really good, because it looked so weird. Like, it's just like, if you guys didn't see the trailer for Scorn, I would recommend it. And it just looks like this. I don't know if it's definitely supposed to be a horror game, but it's more just creepy. Like, the weirdest looking thing, and I'm excited about it. Yeah. And I was, you know, again, I was gonna do like a showcase thing where I rewatch the showcase and then like rewind and stuff, but I was kind of like, I don't know if it was like quite exciting enough to do that stuff with, so I decided we just chat about it while I'm doing Black Ops or whatever.
We've lost the advantage.
How was my day there? It was riveting. You're drinking vodka now? Cheers indeed, my friend. So, oh, Minecraft Legends is the next one. So that one was that one leaked about a week before the showcase. So, from what I understand, it's going to be an RTS take on Minecraft. But it didn't really look like Age of Empires, it looked more like you're a person controlling an army. So that one, to me, is a wild card. Because, you know, Minecraft Dungeons, I think, was... And I don't know if you guys have played Minecraft Dungeons, but to me, it was a really pleasant surprise. That game was way better than I thought it would be. It's gotten an incredible amount of updates and support. I think Minecraft Dungeons is really phenomenal. It is a perfect entry into dungeon crawling. For kids, essentially. But for adults, I think it's pretty good, too. Like, if you like Diablo, I highly recommend Minecraft Dungeons. It's on Game Pass. And at that point, be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. You get cool perks like the emotes to use in the chat and on video comments. We're several members away from unlocking the Sky Shrugs emote. We just unlocked the Costco hot dog emote, which is pretty cool. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming all the time. Lots of fun, and it's nice to be back streaming. Obviously, I really missed the attention when I was off for 3 days sitting around in Toronto doing nothing. So we talked about Minecraft, and I think it looks good, I think it looks neat, and I think this could potentially be a great entry point for like the younger audience to get into strategy games. Actually, I think they called it more of like an action strategy game or something was the quotations. Maybe not like RTS, but you know. And I think that one would be really cool because Minecraft's very versatile. You can do different types of games with it, and I hope it's good. I really do. I genuinely hope it's good. The Team Ninja game, yeah, we'll get to that one. That was neat. Yeah, this is Black Ops 2. I was very disappointed by the lack of a Gears of War collection. Genuinely disappointed. Like I said, I think that leaker, I think lost a lot of reliability from that not being there. Hitman 4, I'd love if Hitman 4 got announced. That would be really cool. Scorn looks very intriguing. Yeah, no, I really like Scorn. I like the look of it, the weirdness of it. Like, I've always been kind of iffy, but I think that gameplay kind of showed me that, like, Scorn could be a lot of fun. It's really weird. Butterfly effect games, like The Quarry and stuff like that, and like Life is Strange. Yeah, that'd be cool if they did more. They have Tell Me Why, which is kind of I think it's free right now for Pride Month or whatever. Tell Me Why, which is kind of like Life is Strange. Good first episode, second episode, third episode. But I got The Quarry here, guys. So we're gonna do a stream of the Quarry coming up. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, gotta work on that. Minecraft RTS looks great, right? I think it looks phenomenal. I hope it's really, really good. The live stream is kind of late. I mean, like late at night or like late for talking about the showcase. I got home at like literally 2 something in the morning. So like it was way too late to do a stream the other night. Way too late. Gears 3, like literally any of the games as a bundled collection for Gears would have been great. I hope all of the people talking about the Gears collection maybe prompts Xbox to like do a Gears collection, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Put me in a full lobby, come on. Damn it. Damn it. We also had Lightyear Frontier. Oh, that was the little what is it? It was the mechs doing the farming. So that could be really fun. It looks like it's 4 players because they showed the 4 different mechs. And it looks just kind of like a lovely space farming mech game. Could be really good. That one was kind of like kind of an out of left field kind of thing. Yeah, so that was neat. I think that has a lot of potential. Yeah, so that one was cool. But again, like the games we're talking about, a lot of these very, very indie-like, and I don't know, I was just hoping for more high caliber announcements or exciting announcements or teases to get my hype going. Because again, I thought it was weak overall, but strong in different spots.
We're losing this fight.
Someone spent 1,000 on Diablo? I haven't even started that game yet. I have not had time for that. Gunfire Reborn. Oh, when was that? Gunfire Reborn.
We've taken the advantage.
Gunfire Reborn. Wait, was that one kind of like, I want to say translated ported game? Gunfire Reborn. I have to look that up actually so I can see a picture of that to remember it. We can talk about The Last Case of Benedict Fox. Wasn't too excited about that one. It could be really cool, but
UAV.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how excited I was about that.
We've lost control.
Gunfire Reborn is a blooming blend of ability-based hero shooter and roguelike. Oh, that one? Could be good. Could be decent. We didn't talk about... I don't even see it on this list. I feel like this list I have here doesn't have everything. So they announced that the League of Legends and the Riot Games collection is going to be on Game Pass. So I had a lot of friends that texted me very confused thinking that League was coming to Xbox. So that's not the case. So what's happening is Xbox Game Pass for PC is going to allow you to get all of the champions, all of the characters, oh, and mobile. So Game Pass is going to give you the mobile stuff too. So League or Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, and sorry, I'm not really, like, my sister plays all these League games. I don't really have knowledge of them. But anyways, what you're getting is through Game Pass for PC, like, all the champions are going to be unlocked across all the games, and Valorant, and stuff like that. So that's actually, like, a really big get. Now, it does absolutely suck that none of these are coming to Xbox. I don't see the point, really, in doing that at the conference. But again, like, for PC players, and maybe some mobile players, I think that is genuinely a really big get for Xbox. For me, it's kind of boring that they showed, I think, like 5 minutes of gameplay of these games that already exist. It seemed like a huge waste of time at the showcase, but that is actually like a pretty good get for attracting new players into the Xbox ecosystem through PC and mobile. So I would say props to Xbox for facilitating that, and I don't think the Xbox Game Showcase was the place to show that, unless it's leading into them being like, hey, we're gonna port League and stuff over to console, which they might be doing down the road. I don't know. Like, I think Valorant would maybe work best, but it's just like, it was a weird choice to show that. Like, it was a good thing to get, but it was a very weird thing to show, because it just confused everyone that I saw. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, we're getting all of Riot games on, on console. I'm like, this is amazing. And then it's just like Game Pass for PC and mobile. It's like, well, that's a little bit pointless. I don't know. It's weird to show that at your showcase is the biggest thing I want to say. Big, but yeah. Diablo Immortal microtransactions. I haven't really played Diablo Immortal, so I don't really know about that. I played Elden Ring. I just covered the update today. I just showed off the Elden Ring update on Series X. I'll have Series S done tomorrow. I want GoldenEye Remake as well. I definitely would love that. Okay, so we talked up to there. As Dusk Falls, I don't know if I'm excited for that one. I don't know what, I still don't really know what it is. It's like a choice game that's very artistic. I don't know, kind of an artsy type game. I might like it because I really like artsy games, but still not really excited about that one yet. Maybe when I play it, it'll be good. I don't know. Naraka Blade Points, that's a free-to-play Battle Royale melee game that comes out on the 23rd, I believe. So that could be good. I don't know. I wasn't really like, oh, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's nice. Pentiment. So Pentiment from Obsidian, it looks really quirky and weird. I couldn't really get a good feel for what that game is based on the gameplay. but I think that one could be really good. It's from Obsidian, so I would maybe keep that on your radar, as it might be a really, really good game. The gameplay, I was just kind of like, I don't really know what they're showing, because it was just different scenes. I guess it's like a narrative choice game, which again, I might really like, but yeah, it was a bit odd. It was a bit odd. We got Grounded, final release date. They showed off Fallout 76, The Pit. We'll do a stream for that one. Could be fun. High Isle, which we'll be covering next week. Joel will be helping with that. Which is ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. What other updates did they show? I think that was it. Think about Daggerfall? What about Daggerfall? We have Ereband Shadow Legacy. That was another one that looks neat, but I don't know if I was really excited about it. We got Diablo 4 looked really, really good. That one... Now, did they say that one was launching as like an early kind of access kind of title or something? What big game was like an early access type title? And I was like, what? Maybe they mean like a beta or something? I don't know. But Diablo 4 looked really, really great. I'm assuming... I can't believe that one's actually coming out in 2023. I thought it would be 24, 25. I thought it would be way later. So obviously that one's not going to be exclusive. They confirmed it's going to be on all platforms. So, yeah. No, but it looks good. I hope it's really good. I do. Because, you know, I think we could do a lot of streams. And we could do a lot of gameplay with Diablo 4. I know Kevin's very, very excited about it. Yeah, and I thought it looked great. I'm very, very excited for Diablo 4. I think it's having a lot of potential for gameplay. My god, am I just getting, like, picked off by these guys. Holy. So I hope it's good. And they showed off a lot of gameplay from it. And it looks like it's well polished. It looks grotesque, creepy, dark. It looks like Diablo. Kind of excited for it. I think a lot of the Xbox games, the development isn't going smoothly on that. That's why we don't get to see them. Yeah. High on Life was your favorite? It looks neat. Could be good. Do I think Kojima will do a horror game? Well, we'll talk about Kojima's thing in a bit. Sea of Thieves update. That one looks cool with the captain stuff. We're going to do a stream of that soon. Ravenlock. What one was Ravenlock? I hate these quickscopers. Like, it just frickin' ruins the game for me. Oh, that guy actually sniped me. But yeah, I hate quickscopers. Oh, Ravenlock. Okay. So that looked like Alice in Wonderland type of game. Again, a little bit of a weird thing to dedicate so much of your showtime to, but I think that one looks pretty good. I think that one could be potentially fantastic. It's from the people that made Echo Generation, and it seems to carry the same visual aesthetic, but it's more of an Alice in Wonderland type of experience. So Ravenlock could be really, really good. I hope. Yeah, no, that one looks fun. I'm actually probably going to sit there and play through all of that. That looked really artistically quite cool, because it's got that like voxel sort of design to it that I actually quite like a lot of the time. So, hope it's good. So that was Ravenlock. And then we've got Cocoon. I didn't really care much about Cocoon. Let's see. Wolong Fallen Destiny. So that one looks really interesting. Like, at that point I was talking to my one pal that I haven't talked to for a few years. And he was very, very excited, because he thought it was like a new Nioh game.
Concussion out.
But yeah, this is a brand new thing from Team Ninja. It looks like it's gonna be Dark Souls-esque. I don't know. But yeah, that game I think was the true kind of surprise. Like, you know, no one leaked that one. There was no mentions of it online prior. That one could be really, really good. I don't think it's exclusive though, from what I understand. I think it's a day one Game Pass, which is good. But yeah, I don't think it's exclusive, but it looks really, really great. Did they say timed console, like console launch exclusive? I don't know. But that one looks good. That one really, really could be a good game. I hope it is. We also got Persona. Yeah, the Persona franchise coming to Xbox. I think Persona is a little bit of a weird game for a lot of people. Like, if you don't know what Persona is, you might not appreciate those games, but they are very, very legendary games. They're something that has eluded the Xbox platform for a long time. Again, my one pal that I was with is a big PlayStation fan. He's like, wow, Xbox just keeps taking stuff from PlayStation, you know. They took the Yakuza franchise, they're taking Persona. You know, this Game Pass is working. Is what I think. It's actually getting those games that we wouldn't typically get to Xbox. It's amazing. It's amazing that they're making this happen. Genuinely, like, your Game Pass subscription is literally helping us get games on Xbox that we would have never gotten otherwise. So, make sure you check out those Persona games when they launch through Game Pass, because they're great games. We're getting Persona 5 right away, and then Persona 4 and 3? Oh, I think it's 4 Golden. Yeah, 4 Golden, but they're really, really good games. So, I'm very, very excited. Persona is a big win. It really, genuinely is. Yeah, Persona is just fantastic. Welcome back. Hello there. I'm talking about all the Xbox Game Showcase titles, is what we're talking about today. Yeah, I believe it's June 23rd for Naraka, I believe. Yes, this is turn-based. Well, this is like an action. But anyways, Persona is a really big get, because it's something I didn't think we would see on Xbox. Yes. So now we're talking about Starfield. We've gone through my list, which I feel like it didn't have everything, but we've gone through my list. Let's talk about Starfield. It looks great. I am so excited for it. It's gonna have 1,000 planets or something like that. It's using procedural generation, but then the touch of regular artists going in and playing on these worlds to make stuff. It looks like Fallout, Skyrim in space. It looked really next gen. You can make your own ship, and you can hire your own crew, and I am very, very excited for Starfield. You know, I think it looks fun. I think it looks... And the coolest thing for me is when they did the close-ups with the people talking. Because, you know, if you've played any Fallout game, any Elder Scrolls game, there's a lot of moments where you're talking to people, and it's kind of like how I'm shown right now, where it's like a close-up of a person, right? And it seems like they've completely overhauled their engine for that, because like the facial quality looks amazing. Just the visuals of it, it looks so good. I'm so excited for Starfield. I love the making your own ship thing is going to be awesome. The having your own crew thing is going to be awesome. I am really, really excited for Starfield. You know, and I think some people were complaining about like combat and stuff, and I'm like, I don't really play those games for the combat. I played them for like the story. Like, you're gonna have a silent protagonist again, which a lot of people are excited for. You know, like I play Fallout, I play Elder Scrolls for the role playing and the story, and the experience of making your own story. And it really genuinely looks visually next gen. It looks gameplay wise exciting to me. I think it's gonna be great. I really do. I think they're gonna just knock it out of the park. This is probably going to be like the reason to buy an Xbox going into the future. And then just imagine what people are going to be able to do with the mod support. Like, whoa, it's going to be crazy. Like, that Starfield looks so damn good. And it's got the space flying, and it's got like it looks like the space game of my dreams. I'm a little worried about the collecting of like materials and stuff, and I hope the procedural generation really does have like the personal touch of artists to it. But I am really curious to see where they're going for that game, and I can kind of see why it's got delayed, because it really seems, and it seems like the most ambitious thing they've ever done, and I hope they nail it. But again, that 2023 release date at the end without like an actual date kind of makes me feel like it's been delayed to the end of the year, and I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. Yeah. So did I get everything on the showcase? You lost it when they showed off the customization of the ships. I was so excited for it. People are hating on the facial textures? I thought they looked really, really good. Overwatch 2 should be on all the platforms. Yeah, we got Persona before the Switch. Sucks to suck. No. I'm excited that we're getting Persona. Well, Starfield was the game they always wanted to make, but they didn't have the technology to make it until now. So, I hope it's good. I really, really do. I'm so genuinely damn excited to play Starfield and stream Starfield and do videos on Starfield and cover the hell out of that game. It's gonna be exciting. I might even be more excited now. I'm bummed out it's not coming out this year, but for the ambition they're going towards, wow. Yeah, it looks good. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Get cool perks like the emotes, alternatively the Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Too much fun? Probably. Probably that. Yeah, the details in the clothing, the textures, the quality of like the facial animations, the characters talking. I'm excited. It looks so good to me. I'm very, very hyped for Starfield. The PC show? No, I didn't watch the PC show. I get all the emails and stuff like that. With my reticle. See, now the thing is, I usually put on reticles that are very, like, dots. Green dots, red dots. I don't normally do this in games. Like, you can go watch my streams where I play a lot of other games. I don't put on the silly stuff. But for Black Ops 2, for some reason, I just don't care as much in this game in comparison to other games. I slap on the big smiley face, and I say, have a nice day. That's what I do. It's ridiculous, but I like it in this one. And yeah, it's literally the only time I do this. You seriously go watch any of the other streams for the COD games I do and stuff. Very, very simple. So most of the time, I actually use like an iron sight. Yeah, for this one, it's fun. It is. That's basically it. It's just for the lulz. Yeah, am I ever gonna prestige in this? Nah, I'm getting close though. Ow.
That's a kill.
But I think that was the showcase, right? Did I miss anything? Starfield is 30 FPS on the S. Since it's first party and they only have to work on Xbox stuff, I would expect 60 FPS for both platforms. Like, I'm assuming it's gonna be 4K 60 on the Series X. I'd be very disappointed if it wasn't. But that is my assumption. And I think for Series S, it'll probably be 1080p 60. If I had to take a jab at it at this point, I mean, we haven't even seen gameplay or anything like that. And I also made the joke that I'm like, this is the first of like the 9 times we're gonna see Starfield re-release. Because it's gonna be like Skyrim, where they just keep like re-releasing it over and over again, which is gonna be hilarious. Oh, we gotta talk about the Kojima thing. So, Kojima came on to make an announcement about making an announcement. The leak, which Kojima asked for them to turn down, is the game's apparently called Project Overdose. So, from what I understand, this project was originally for Google Stadia. And then Google shut down or shuttered their first party. So Kojima was kind of like, what the hell, guys? So then I guess he went to Sony, and Sony said no. They don't want to pay for this. And then he went to Xbox, and Xbox said, hell yeah, let's do it. And it's going to be a cloud-based, we know this for sure, it's a cloud-based game. And it's supposed to be a long-term episodic horror experience, from what I understand. And it's supposed to be more demanding than what your Series X can do. So I don't know what the hell kind of game that's going to be, but it's fascinating. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't really know any details about it. But it's supposed to be too powerful for your Series X to handle, and it has to be like cloud-based. So this is also why Xbox opened up their cloud marketing division, so I think they're going to continue to do projects outside of the scope of our hardware, and it's going to be fascinating to see. Yeah. Why did they not show GoldenEye? I was so pissed when they didn't show GoldenEye. I was like, what the hell is this? I kept being like, oh, and one more thing. Oh, and one more thing. And it's like, nope, no GoldenEye. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was really genuinely pissed off about that. Yeah, I thought we'd see the FF7 remake. I think PlayStation paid to keep that exclusive. You know, you gotta think from PlayStation's perspective that they're probably worrying a lot. You know, they lost Bethesda, they lost Activision Blizzard, they lost Persona, they lost Yakuza, they lost Kojima. There's petitions online for Kojima to cancel his game. There's people, like, being threatening online because Kojima's, like, betrayed them. It's hilarious. Oh my god, people are crazy. But I just, like, I get such a chuckle out of it, where it's just like, no, not Kojima. But, you know, like, the PlayStation side of things, I can see why they're trying to lock down Final Fantasy, because they're, like, left, right, and center, they're losing their grip on the industry. They genuinely are. They still sell consoles like crazy. People love PlayStation. I got the PlayStation Plus Premium. I've been playing around with that. You're going to see videos in the near future. I'm working very hard to get videos done on the PlayStation Premium stuff. I filmed Fallout 3 tonight. I've got a good list of like 50 games picked out. There's going to be a lot of videos coming for that service. And then I'm going to do a review of it too once I get a little bit more of a handle on it. And you can look forward to that in the near future. Metal Gear Solid games, good luck on that. Modded Skyrim playthrough win. Yeah, you never know. It's something that's been in my plans for a while, is I want to do a stream of Skyrim. So I think maybe I'll do that with like Joel at some point, or maybe I'll do it myself. I don't know. Early Modern Warfare 2 beta will be in August 15th. Cool. I'll be covering it, as you would expect, so stay tuned for that. You know, I always work closely with COD to cover stuff. I'll work even closer with COD once Xbox owns them. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what they do with the beta. I really am. The Coda remake. No, that's timed exclusive. There's lots of tweets and articles you can read online. The Knights of the Old Republic remake is multi-platform, but it's going to be like a timed exclusivity. Yeah. A 30 FPS quality mode for Starfield? Well, that's interesting. Because everyone smiles when playing Black Ops 2. Minecraft Legends. Yeah, I like the look of Minecraft Legends. Score and reminds you of Doom. Interesting. Was there anything else I missed from the showcase? You've yet to play Skyrim. It's on Game Pass. Give it a whirl. How much is PlayStation Premium? I don't know. I think there's a few different cost tiers for it. But that's something I'm going to have to look into, is the prices for the different regions. But they gave me 3 months of the premium to do stuff on. So I will be working on videos for it. So stay tuned for that. You're going to see more PlayStation coverage in the near future, which is exciting. Because again, to grow, you want to cover a variety of things, I think, on YouTube. So it's going to be nice to have different stuff to showcase. And it's exciting for me because it's like, you know, lots of new stuff to do, which is good. Because I am running a little bit low on Xbox things. I mean, there's always new stuff releasing, but like legacy content-wise, I've definitely been picking the bones of the Series X, the Xbox's library that runs on Series X, if you know what I mean. You don't get it till the 23rd. Oh, Stray, I'm very excited for Stray. Very, very excited for it. Was a timed exclusive. Again, it was at a time a timed exclusive Final Fantasy VII Remake. But the fact that it's been over 2 years now, and we don't have any details, I'd be thinking maybe it got extended or permanently made exclusive, because we still don't have any details on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Absolutely none. And they would have shown it off at the Xbox Game Showcase if it was coming anytime soon, I would imagine. For GoldenEye, I'm praying Nintendo is going to be the one that announces that. And I'm just like, where the hell is it? We have the Xbox achievements. It exists. Where the hell is it? Seriously, like, where is GoldenEye? Where are you? Where's the trigger? Where is it? You know, Batman, the trigger. Anybody remember that? Anyways, Dark Knight Rises, you know, the trigger. Boom, boom. Yeah, that kind of thing. Nintendo Pass? Oh, definitely. I want Game Pass on the Nintendo. That would be sick, but I don't think they'll ever allow that. Did I get the Nintendo Expansion Pass? I did not. I didn't find the value in it, personally. Yeah. So I'm going to take a look at the Xbox the Xbox website, just to make sure I got everything. from the show covered. Kind of wanted to talk this all through with Kevin there, but I think he's like on Netflix or something.
Don't quit now.
That would have been exciting. But yeah, my original plans for this like showcase Jan stuff just like totally up in the air this year. Yeah, what can you do? At least we got to play some Black Ops 2, eh? Yeah, this one's always fun. People love Black Ops 2. I was debating on Battlefield 1, but I was like, we haven't done this in a while. You didn't mention Halo Infinite? Yeah, the only Halo mention you get is in Flight Sim. Spider-Man Miles Morales, yeah, that will only be on PlayStation. Do not expect that on Xbox. Will I be playing Scorn? Yeah, I'll be reviewing Scorn, so stay tuned for that. News.xbox. News.xbox.com. Knock unders, dude. What the hell is this? Wow, their website is loading weird. Okay, so we talked about Benedict Fox, talked about Forza, talked about that, talked about that.
Counter UAV
inbound. That, talked about that one. We got that one.
All hostiles have been erased. Good job.
Wait, what? Cool. Yeah, load more posts. Sorry, this website is not the best on mobile for like looking at future stuff. That was June. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to open this up on my computer because this is not great. Am I gonna check out the Resident Evils? Hopefully, stay tuned. I'm trying to see if I can get codes for them, and then I'm gonna debate if I want to buy them because they're still pretty expensive. But we'll see about that. I'm very excited about Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered on PC. Very likely we'll be covering those, so stay tuned. They should be very fun games to cover. Okay, so to follow up on League of Legends, League of Legends PC, all champions unlocked, all 160 champions. League of Legends Wild Rift Mobile, all 80 champions, Legends of Runeterra, PC and mobile. You get unique unlocks to get ahead, Teamfight Tactics, PC and mobile. Select Little Legends unlocked. Okay. Valorant, PC, all agents, all 18 agents unlocked. So that's all the Game Pass stuff for Riot Games. But it kind of sucks that we're not getting any ports. It doesn't really seem like there's much of a point if we don't get the ports. But oh well. Alright, let's see. So we talked about Ravenlock, talked about Benedict, talked about Forza, talked about Lightyear, talked about Flintlock, talked about Redfall, Kojima, Gunfire, the Roland game, Ark, Grounded, Persona, Obsidian. Yep, I think we covered everything. Right on. There we go, guys. We got it. 343 is taking their time. Yeah, 343 is like a horribly managed studio that Xbox really needs to revamp and overhaul. I don't know why I was expecting anything Halo-wise at the showcase. I don't know. I just kind of assumed, you know, that Xbox would have really something for us at the end of the year. That guy's hacking. Yeah. I gotta find a new lobby, I guess. I missed double battle pass and XP. I know, it sucks. I had to go and... You know, you go on a flight, sometimes you miss out on the XP, which sucks. This is how it is, though. I didn't watch the Capcom showcase. I just watched trailers and stuff from it. Yeah. Again, like, I just got back, right? Like... Been catching up on things I gotta do work-wise. But I am a little pissed off that, yeah, I missed the double XP. Because how am I going to get my battle pass done now? Oh, hi there, Barry. Yeah, I had a good trip. I did. Thanks. It was fun. Yeah, it was neat. I saw some things. And what else was there? Oh, yeah, okay. So the showcase was done. And then I'm hanging out. And I have to kill time because, you know, my flight's at 10. So we're going back to my story stuff. And then I just like it's like 3 and the showcase is done. And again, if I would have known that the showcase was ending at like 3 something and not 5, I would have taken an earlier flight. So I had to sit there and kill time. So essentially, I sat there by myself chilling. I had a couple people come and talk to me. Again, the one PR ladies, you know, guy in her life. We actually had a really nice chat. He was fun to talk to. And then I had this intern lady, or somebody that's interning at Microsoft, come and chat with me for a bit. She was nice. She was interesting. Actually from Calgary. That you know, moved to Toronto, I guess, to go to school and stuff. I was like, wow, that's interesting. And then I just went and talked to the bartender lady for like an hour or something like that, because everybody had stopped getting drinks. And then people were leaving. I closed the event. I was literally like, they were putting stuff away and I was just sitting there drinking. I'm like, huh. I think she said she liked the company though, because she literally had no one to talk to for like the last hour and a bit. So we were just like hanging out, was having some drinks. She was literally like putting things away and chatting with me. It was very funny, very, very entertaining. And then once that was done, you know, she was like wrapped up with her shift or whatever. Then I went to IKEA. So they've got like a downtown IKEA that's in like a bit of a skyscraper kind of, but it's like a multi-leveled IKEA. And I guess the idea of it is they show off living in small spaces. So to me, being from a city where it's very open, it was like a dystopian hell kind of setup for an IKEA. Oh look, this guy's a cheater. Yeah, okay. That sucks. So anyways, yeah, I went to IKEA. It only took like 20 minutes to go through IKEA. It was really small and tight space, but there was something to do. And then I went and I walked around the mall a bit again. You know, the Eaton Mall, which again was just a run-of-the-mill mall with the run-of-the-mill stores. And that was about it. And I went back to the hotel and I went and did my flight. Ate at Finn McCool's, had a burger and stuff, and yeah, that was the Toronto event. It was riveting. I learned so much about everything, you know. Loneliness, excitement, the thrills of the big city, the excitement of the future. It was a crazy time. So there you go. That's the Xbox showcase. That's Toronto, all in an hour and 40 minutes. We compressed everything I did into a short time. People always play this. Did I add the Pelican yet? I haven't yet. I'm gonna do a video on that though. What is Ubisoft doing? That was another thing. Is why didn't we get Ubisoft Classics on Xbox? Did PlayStation outbid like Microsoft on getting the Ubisoft Classics on PlayStation? What the hell? Where's that service? They said it was coming earlier in the year to Xbox, and we don't have it, and it's not launching on Game Pass, and it wasn't at the event. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, I was checking out the PlayStation Premium Plus or whatever, and it has the Ubisoft Classics, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, if they did that for Xbox, there'd be a lot of games, because, you know, Xbox has the legacy Ubisoft titles going all the way back. So I'm just like, what the hell? So, hopefully we get that soon. Because it's honestly a little disappointing that we don't have that. Just trying to think of anything else. Like, there was a lot of stuff I was kind of really hoping. And again, the showcase overall for me was, you know, one of the weakest I think Xbox has done personally. But as I've gone over the last, you know, hour or so, there was some good things, some potentially good things in there, and you know, it's not the games. It's just like they really needed some more exciting, high caliber kind of showcases for Xbox. I think was the biggest thing is they should have teased like Avowed or Indiana Jones. I think the idea of them showcasing, here's what comes out in the next 12 months, is a good idea. I think them showing gameplay is a good idea, but I think they need to mix a little bit of teases of what's coming in there as well, because it just kind of shows you long term, hey, this is what we're doing. So yeah, I was very disappointed that so much stuff was just completely absent, really. Yeah. Of course people still play this. It's Black Ops 2, man. Oh, and you know it was damn good. $15 for RE3. See, that's the thing though. $15 for that. I really don't think I get my money back on it. Yeah. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't make that much on a video-to-video basis. So, like, as I always say, I can't afford to buy every game. It's just not possible. And it's got to be something that I'm going to get some views and stuff on, and it's like, I should have almost bought those Resident Evil games earlier, because then I could have done a video of them running, and then I could have done a next-gen video of them running, and that would have been enough, but we'll wait and see. I emailed about it, we'll see if I get a code. If not, I'll probably buy, I don't know, 1 or 2 of those games to showcase the videos, or showcase a video and update on. So stay tuned for that. And once again, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribing's great, donation's cool, consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon options, streaming all the time, lots of fun. Yeah. Oh, and Barry. I want to talk, not specifically Barry there, but the TV show Barry. The last episode was on Sunday, so I watched it like really late in the night when I got back from my flight. So good. Oh my god. Wow. That is like some of the best TV I think that exists. It was genuinely amazing. Whole season, just spectacular. Some of the character directions, a little bit weird here or there, but I think by the end of the season, very, very good. I have no idea what they're going to do with the next season, because, you know, they already confirmed 4th season's has been written or whatever, or is being written. Damn good show. And to follow up on the Last of Us show that's filming where I live, I did also check in with my HBO contact, and he said I think at some point we're gonna coordinate an interview or something like that for The Last of Us. So that's exciting. That's still in the cards, which is really, really cool. Yeah. Very, very strange. And now, I don't have anything to talk about because I literally went over everything. Oh, and Age of Empires 4 not coming to console. That's a major bummer. Lots of stuff where I'm just like, man, that just sucks that none of this stuff is happening. I was just like, I wanted something really genuinely exciting, and I was just kind of like, ugh. I don't know. We'll see what else comes. Barry is fantastic. You're going to start watching it, you will love it. You thought you were getting showcased? No. But seriously, that show is so good. If you guys have HBO, you've got Crave in Canada, I highly recommend Barry. It's not super long. It's half-hour, 8-episode seasons. You can binge the whole thing in an afternoon. It's so good. It really, really is so great. And there's a couple people up there that I'm pretty sure are going to win some Emmys, I would imagine. So, yeah. I recommend on that TV show. Like I said, I think this season has been some of the best TV I've ever watched. It's crazy. And, like, the half-hour episode, just, like, the tension, the way it's done, it just whips by. Like, you're left wanting more. So now I'm going to feel this, like, empty craving in my soul as I wait for more Barry to return. And I don't know how the hell they're going to, like, what they're going to do with the next season. Because the way it ends, I was just kind of like, oh, wow. So good. You can't get it over there? Oh, that sucks, man.
He's gone.
Your last episode was awesome, Barry. Thanks for the great show, Barry. You just finished season 3? It's so crazy, right? Oh my god, that moment with Sally there, and again, I don't want to spoil anything for people, but man. Oh, I can't wait to see what they do with that character, and I hope it's like, you know, it's weird, because it's like, you shouldn't be rooting for the psychopathic killer lead, but I genuinely kind of hope he gets everything fixed up and actually fixes things with her as well. But I mean, those two are terrible for each other, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm really rooting for those two. I don't know why. I think they might do like maybe a bit of a Bonnie and Clyde type thing. I don't know. It's again, with the way it ends, I'm just kind of like, they could go any direction with it. I have zero idea what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's a bit of a sucks to suck moment that that's not available. But man, am I tired for going over that Xbox showcase. there was a lot in that one. Let's see. Oh, and if you're on the Xbox, apparently they remade some of the 360 gamer pictures on the Series X. So if you go and you pick a pre-selected image, apparently they've remade some of those classic gamer pictures. So you can use those if you'd like to. You know, like the bubblegum tough guy? Although he doesn't look as douchey now, which is interesting of a change. Oh, and the trailer for Fall Guys, because that's coming out on the 21st as a free-to-play, I think it is, on Xbox. The trailer leaked for that one, and it's they're making fun of the Halo 3 Believe trailer. So if you guys have never seen Halo 3 Believe, it is essentially like a diorama, and it's got really emotional music, and it's you know, kind of showing all these soldiers. But they did it for Fall Guys. The Bullet Store made fun of it at one point. But yeah, it's they did that for Fall Guys. And we're getting Fat Master Chief as a Fall Guy. Fat Brute Chieftain, Grunt, and another character. Strangely, no Cortana, no Arbiter. It's a little weird, but yeah. So obviously Fall Guys will do a stream and a review of it, and that'll probably be all. I don't know if we'll do a lot of streams of it. It'll probably be one and done, unless it's super popular, but I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I love that very show. It is tremendously good. Like, I could recommend a lot of really good shows, but holy crap, that show is... It's really, really good stuff. Like, damn. I don't even, like, the fact that it's also, like, you know, I'm pretty good at predicting things, but that show is impossible to predict. Like, it'll take you one way, and then it'll, like, throw you entirely the other way. It's genuinely impressive. Yeah. I do think, at least, like, I think Bill Hader and, I don't know her name, but whoever plays Sally, they very likely are going to win the Emmys, I would say, for lead and then supporting or whatever. I think I don't know if she's a lead or if she's a supporting on that, but yeah, I think those two have a lot of wins there. Will Blood Hunt come to Xbox? That's the free-to-play Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale. I think so. I believe their budget was more limited, so they launched on PlayStation first to get some capital, and then they'll port it to Xbox maybe later. I don't know. I think they said they don't have plans to, but if it's semi-successful, they will. So I would say maybe. But I'm not 100% on that. But I would say maybe is the biggest thing on that one. I would say it's not impossible, but it's like, who's to say? Is the biggest thing. Is it everything else? Yeah, I think I literally covered everything. Oh, Game Pass and PC over the next 12 months. And I love how they shove other games into their 12-month schedule that aren't on Game Pass, like Modern Warfare 2, Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, Callisto Project. Kind of a little humorous. Oh, Nuketown, right on. Haven't had Nuketown tonight. Oh, and Forza 5, the Hot Wheels. We knew that leaked. We talked about that. I'm very, very excited. It's got 200 kilometers of track, and it's got different biomes. Very, very excited for the new Hot Wheels. It's going to be fun. Oh, and we got Valheim is going to come to Game Pass. Warhammer Dark Tide, which I'm very excited for. It's going to be like Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer. It's made from the people that do the Vermintide games, so it's going to be really great. We talked about the Pit. Atomic Heart is still coming to Game Pass. Party Animals is coming. Slime Rancher 2 is coming. And then next year we got all these big games. Lots of games next year. Which is exciting for people living in 2023. Check out The Outsider. I've heard of The Outsider. What's that one all about? I actually have heard some people mention that. But no one suggested me to watch it yet, which is kind of funny. What the hell is that? I was gonna be like, are you kidding me on that guy? New map coming out of Warzone called Fortune's Keep. Yeah, it's interesting that you say I sound British when I say Forza, but it's just like, I literally cannot do a British accent for the life of me. Seriously, I won't even try it. It's embarrassing. Valorant and Overwatch 2. Valorant isn't coming to Xbox, it's coming to Game Pass for PC, unless I missed an announcement or something. All the League of Legends stuff, sadly, is just going to be a Game Pass PC/mobile. Which, again, very disappointing, because I want that stuff on console. I'd love to play those games on here. Maybe not League, but I mean, I'll review it and try it. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you have to get into League streaming intensely on Xbox. Just be like, this is my nightmare. Because I've watched my sister play that game over the years. The community is cancerous, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's putting it lightly, I would say. Oh, jeez. Damn. What show? Barry is really good. Hello there. So, again, the Warzone map, is that like, is that replacing a map, or is that just like a new additional map? We're gonna be checking out, I'd like to do a Chivalry stream soon, because Chivalry just dropped the new Tunsian map. So look forward to Chivalry 2. I'm actually talking to them about some sort of sponsored content, so I think that might just be a video, assuming it goes through or not. I don't know. But that is something we want to stream in the near future. And also Battlefield 1 is coming up soon, because I know some people are like, hey, could you let us know what games you're playing so we can download them? Battlefield 1 is coming up in the near future. I don't have a date, but it's coming up for a stream. But I think tomorrow, depending on if I want to do a Kevin stream, because it's been a bit, I think we'll be doing the Quarry tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Very, very excited for the Quarry. So that will be exciting. When I did my request thing, because I was like, I did my review request, but then I found an influencer thing instead to do, so I filled that out. And they're like, why do you want to do this? And I'm like, because everybody on the channel keeps asking me to over and over again. So, yeah, that I hope is really good. I've been hearing nothing but great things about the Quarry. And I'm hoping that's the case.
Waypoint out.
That guy, like, really snapped fast to where I was. Did he snipe both of us in different directions? Oh no, he got a clack because there's somebody behind me. Okay, got that. That makes sense. People are dissatisfied with Starfield? Why? It looks amazing. It really, really does look amazing. I don't know how you could be really dissatisfied with that. Do people uncharacteristically commit acts of murder? Oh. I might have to give that a whirl then. Actually, kind of sounds interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, people are overly critical on things. Oh, and again, I watched the Evil Dead. I caught up. Well, I mean, caught up on an old show, but like, I haven't rewatched it in many, many years. I don't typically rewatch shows unless I really like them. But that was kind of my thing with the game coming out, the Evil Dead game, or the Evil Dead game having come out. I was doing videos on it. I was like, man, I really want to rewatch Evil Dead. So this trip was perfect. I watched 2 seasons while I was there. The show's damn great. I forgot how fun it is. So I think at some point I'll watch the 3rd season again. But man, I really love that show. Kelly, Pablo, Ash, oh, so entertaining. Even Ruby really grows on you. Yeah. Leans on the history while doing new stuff. So good. Copies No Man's. I think it's going to be a little different from No Man's Sky. I think, I believe what we're getting with Starfield is it's procedural generation with a purpose, and procedural generation with artists coming in and enhancing those experiences further. So like, No Man's Sky is like unlimited procedural, whereas I think Starfield is procedural with, we had people come in and look at these worlds and play around with them. So I hope it's good. It would also be really cool if they could share the technology with the people like Obsidian working on the Outer Worlds too, and maybe we could get something not quite like that, but you know, something similar gameplay-wise. It'd be, you know, because you're gonna have all these studios that can share tech. Really excited to see how that goes. Oh damn it! No, kind of neat.
Terrible effort. Regroup and rearm.
Ugh. Ooh, my knees. I am like so freaking exhausted still from walking in Toronto. Oh man. Gotta tell you, it was a lot of walking. I walked places, I walked back and forth, did laps and laps and laps around the mall. It was so exciting. It was like people shopping, living their lives, you know? So exciting. Honestly, it's weird to walk around a mall and not have anything to do. I think I was also tired and slightly buzzed from doing, like, you know, when you're tired, really tired from doing walking and, you know, fitness stuff or whatever. And then you have a drink and it hits you harder. Yeah, that's how I felt. Just doing laps, looking around, taking in the sights. But they didn't really have any stores or anything I haven't seen. It was kind of just like, ooh-wee. I know, now we just play Black Ops 2. So a good thing I picked a game alongside my chat, because otherwise I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, and if anybody has requests for like PlayStation 5 games you want to see from the game or the PlayStation Plus Premium, let me know, because again I'm working on it. I got a big list of titles I'm gonna film through.
Team deathmatch.
I hope that brings new subscribers so I can get closer to my goal for the end of the year. Because I don't think I'm getting 100k this year, but it would be cool if I could suddenly get to that point. That would be exciting. So we'll see how that goes.
We're winning this fight.
Damn. I'm trying to think of it if anything else really exciting happened. Like I literally went over the entirety of my experience at that trip. From the quirky bartender lady, to the intense walking, to the showcase with the drinks. It's all been covered here. I'll have to do some timestamps after too, I think. YouTube's really leaning on that metadata these days. I thought that was a guy there.
Hostile contact.
Dude. Oh, you're talking about that Ravenlock or whatever? That one looked like Alice in Wonderland. That it looked really good. I hope that one's good. So that's my issue, is like, you know, there was varied stuff, and if you have Game Pass, you're damn good to go. But overall, it was like way too much small stuff. It wasn't like things that are like, this is why you buy an Xbox. It was more like, this is why you subscribe to Game Pass, which I guess is their strategy. And it's working. It genuinely is. They hit 25 million members on Game Pass at that, just ahead of the event, because, you know, I got that debriefing info. If you didn't watch the debriefing video, guys, a lot of cool info, just saying. And, you know, the Future of Xbox video covers a lot of stuff, honestly. And then they're just going to keep growing it, and they keep doing all these new partnerships. But what do you really think about with Game Pass, from like a consumer standpoint, is, you know, it's the reason we have Yakuza on Xbox. It's the reason we have Persona coming to Xbox. It's, you know, it's been like basically a big reason why so many developers are supporting the console now. Favorite anime show?
We're losing this fight.
The PS Plus Classic catalog is disappointing. Yes. The original 96 Resident Evil? I don't own that one. I will cover Stray. I'm very, very excited about Stray, actually. I think it looks great. I don't know if I'll stream... Like, I don't know if I'm going to get it ahead of launch, so I don't know if I'll do a stream, but I'll probably at least do a review of it.
We've lost control.
It depends on what I get it and what I'm working on then, because I might save it to stream, or I might just review it. I'm still debating on that. And it's still a bit off too, right?
Changing.
Because I think it's late July.
stand by.
Oh, and then I got stabbed. Again, I'm not really into anime at all.
UAV above.
I did like I think it's called The Adventures of Saki T or something. It's a psychic guy
Waypoint in action.
that's really powerful and he just doesn't like dealing with anyone.
We've taken control.
But I think I only watched what they dubbed in English, and that was only like a couple seasons or something, so there wasn't a whole lot of that for me to watch.
UAV inbound.
So I was kind of left lingering on like,
Smoked.
you know, does he end up with the gal? Does he like,
Lightning strike on
is he still
standby.
weird and quirky like he is? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. But that's, I think, my favorite anime, I guess. Actually, you know what? Kiwi Pewy Molcar is my favorite anime. It's guinea pig cars. The episodes are 10 minutes long. It's on Netflix. I watched it when it was like releasing on YouTube week to week. Kiwi Pewy Molcar is awesome. That counts as anime. That is pretty top notch. It's so good, guys. You can binge the whole thing in under an hour. And it's legitimately, it's guinea pig cars, but like, they do everything. It's like they have a secret agent episode, they have a zombies episode, they have a musical episode, they have like a big race episode. It apparently was the #1 thing in Japan for like TV when it was out. It's huge.
Extra complete. RTB.
Yeah, you play as a cat in a cyberpunk city. I thought Stray was out July 19th. No? I think it's July.
I've got you.
And it's just, yeah, you're just a cat. Trailer looks good. I'm excited for it. We got like Goat Sim 3. That kind of looks funny. And once again, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. I would imagine Black Ops remasters are very likely, but I don't think they'll happen until Xbox owns Call of Duty, to be honest, because they're more into the Modern Warfare remasters remakes. So yeah, I think Stray looks so good. Hopefully it is. That would be the biggest thing, right? Is that they actually deliver on that. Get to be a little cat moving about. Like, even the gameplay is just, like, really weird and different. It's one of those games where you're like, oh, that looks really interesting, really exciting. People like cats. You gonna be a cat? I don't know. Could be really good. Yeah. It actually is. It was the standout for the PlayStation State of Play for me was seeing the Stray gameplay. I was like, okay, now I'm hyped. And it's on the PlayStation Premium, whatever. PlayStation Plus Premium? Yeah, there we go. I think they need a more buzzier name for PlayStation Plus Premium. It's like, it doesn't really roll off the tongues, does it?
Team
Yeah.
deathmatch.
Yeah, this month all you've got looking forward to is All Guys and Naraka Blade. Yeah.
We got a green light. Move your ass.
Which, they could be good games, I don't know. I mean, Naraka's a free-to-play battle royale, so I am expecting to get some views out of that. I think Fall Guys is one of those things where it's like, I do one stream of it, popular stream. If I do any more streams, it won't be as popular, and I get a review out of it, and that'll do so-so. I'm assuming. I really don't know. My other thing is, like, I'm debating on doing another, like, Crusader Kings stream, because Kevin constantly wants to do that, but I'm just like, I really think that was sort of a one-and-done stream for, like, popularity. Like, I really don't know if people want to sit there and watch Kevin and I do Crusader Kings for a few hours or anything. Like, it's a neat game, but yeah, they take it really seriously.
Sniper's down. Move up.
PGA training. Eating the planet. What? Did I play Cyberpunk? Yeah, I've played through Cyberpunk a couple times actually. You know what I never ended up doing was editing my Cyberpunk comparison video. My God, I got a Assassin's Creed Origins comparison video planned that I still haven't done. And I think I'm a little untimely on that one, but I'm still gonna do it because I took the time to film everything. So, see, now the problem is, I film these comparison videos, which takes time, and then I have to edit them, which takes even more time. which is why I always delay them, and then sometimes I don't get them done, and it's like untimely when you get to them. It's such a nightmare. Genuinely. Oh yeah, Turtles. Turtles is next week. I am. Or no, is it this week? I think Turtles is this week. Shredder's Revenge. I think we've got a Turtles stream coming up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very excited. Is it actually like online multiplayer? Because I heard it was like 6 players, and I was like, we could do a stream and have people hop in. That'd be great. Minecraft Next Gen update. I don't think it ever really existed technically. But I will continue to inquire about that. I will continue to inquire about that update. I've got some opportunities coming up to get more info about Minecraft stuff, so I will see what I can dig up, but no promises on anything like that. Deathloop, I do believe, will release this year on Xbox, but they can't legally show or talk about Deathloop until the 1 year is up. So, yeah, you're gonna have to wait. But I still do believe Deathloop is coming out this year. But yeah, they can't talk about it until the year time is up. So it's gonna be one of those surprise. It's coming out at the end of the year. But yeah, that's a big issue on that one. I was gonna talk about that. I kind of forgot about it. Dun, 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 dun. Seriously. Oh, and then is the Cowabunga? Did that get delayed, the Cowabunga collection? Because I love my Turtles in Time. Oh, I love my Turtles in Time. See, this friggin' game, you know, 9 matches, and it keeps throwing me into matches where it's like 1 person in the lobby. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Honestly. I guess this is kind of a lobby. I don't know. We'll kind of wait for that. But that one I still, like, I am 99% sure we are getting GoldenEye in August. I'm really, really sure that we're getting GoldenEye. Like, the achievements exist. It's got to be coming soon. Alright, let's go, team.
Team deathmatch.
Online beat-em-ups. Yeah, usually online beat-em-ups, the netcode and stuff isn't the best for them, but I hope it's good. I mean, it could be a really fun stream just having people hop in and just, like, turtle thrashing. I think it would make it easier for us. I don't really know, though. Because it does, I think you could tell sometimes I get frustrated when we have people hop in and then we just, like, start getting smacked around. It's like, ugh. But I think for a beat 'em up, it should be a fun time just to have people come and play. I think that could make for a really fun stream. And the Turtles game, like, it looks like a successor to Turtles in Time, which excites the hell out of me to a high degree. Yeah. And I mean, it should be easy for people to join too, because it's on Game Pass. It's probably going to be a small file size, I would imagine. Very small file size. Because I was downloading all these PlayStation Plus premium games to do videos on, right? I was laughing my ass off about the file sizes, because it's like 500 megabits, 2 gigs, 900 megabits, and I was like, it was just like, wow, big games, you know. Oh, it was driving me crazy. I was trying to do Fallout 3, right? And it was like, it kept being like unstable connection. And it kept disconnecting when I'm doing the part where you, like, you know, the opening to Fallout 3 where you make your character and stuff and you don't really get like a save option. So I kept having to like redo it because it kept being like disconnect, and I was like, you freaking kidding me? Your connection is unstable. I'm like, to be fair, it is heavily raining. We're in a state of rain emergency, I guess. Wu-Tang made a song for TMNT? That's funny. So you're telling me I'm gonna have to turn off the music copyright on the Turtles game then before I get, like, slain? Ugh. Cowabunga. Man, I hope that game is good. Do you think it's gonna be like Streets of Rage? Because Streets of Rage, I think it was 4, was goddamn phenomenal. Man, that game was good. You know, like, beat 'em ups are so hit or miss. But they nailed that game. I hate quickscopers. I hate snipers in this. That'd be freaking nuts, man. Could be worse, though. We haven't had too many hackers tonight. Actually, quite lucky. Oh, damn. Ugh. 10 years ago. I don't mind Vanguard at all. I don't know why people hate it so much. I am kind of a little sad, though, that I'm probably not going to finish my battle pass. Unless there's another double XP weekend. Screwed over by the trip, guys. The battle pass streams are in shambles. Because that makes a, you know, a 6-hour stream turn into a 12-hour stream, so that's not happening. And I gotta do the quarry, I gotta fit that in right away. Which I'm excited about. I am really hoping that game is a lot of fun. I'm wondering if we get multiple streams out of that one, or if it's like a one-stream kind of thing. I don't know, it's supposed to have all these different endings, but it's like, will there be restream value in that? Was that like hacking, or did he just get lucky and shoot me through the wall? I don't know. I really don't know. Now it's really quiet. Too quiet. The same team that did Streets of Rage. Oh, we are in for good times. You get the odd modder here or there. It's not in the game. The soundtrack is a remake of the original. Oh, that's cool. That's exciting. I'm gonna have to ask my guy though, that does the codes, to see if I can like, you know, make sure there's no music issues.
Objective parameters failed.
The quarry takes 8 hours. Oof, that's a multi-stream thing. Then you're supposed to get all these different endings. How are people going to survive? Are they going to die? Yeah, go for Frost. I like Frost as a map, and I feel like it's a little under-desired almost. And I gotta say, I'm surprised the Black Ops 2 streams not as popular as they used to be. You used to be able to get like now Modern Warfare Remastered seems to be the hot one. Oh, have a good one there, Slaughter. I mean, we are out of like exciting talking points. Yeah. Halo Freak Killer? That's a bit odd of a name. Oh, and I forgot to show off. So I got a gift. I forgot to mention my gift. So I got a gift from the Xbox event. They gave me a bag. And the bag had 4 beers in it. So I can't take beer on a plane. So I had to give it to a guy. You know, the bartender. There was one guy that said, "Hey, goodbye," or whatever to the bartender as he was leaving. And I was like, "Do you want some beer?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I gave him my 4 beers. I gave away 4 beers. Can't believe it. Really heartbroken by that. Like, literally, the majority of my gift was beer that I couldn't drink. Because, again, I was going on a flight. You can't bring beer. You can't bring liquids. And then the other part of that was this pretty cool glass. Xbox glass. So, yeah, little drink thing. Yeah. Only 3 people survived in your playthrough? Holy hell. That's a high mortality rate. When I played Until Dawn, I think I saved everyone. I think when I did my Until Dawn playthrough, I saved every person. God, that game was good. I'd like to do a stream of that at some point. I don't know how popular it would be though, but I'd love to do Until Dawn.
Transitioning.
It's a really good game.
Enemy down.
We're winning this fight.
But yeah, the Quarry stream should be fun. Do expect that this week. We'll be doing probably a couple parts for it. Who will live? Who will die? Or take guesses or something? Votes? I don't know.
Target check. Enemy patrol.
UAV inbound.
I'm out of ammo on my gun. What a weird
Lightning
time.
strike on standby. Lightning strike coordinates.
Now I've got to go all quick scope his. I'm not a quick scoper. I mean, I don't really need to live further. The Dragonfire isn't like the greatest of kill streaks.
I've got you.
I can snipe 2 guys. Ow. Somebody throw like a shock grenade at me?
Got a threat.
A little weird. See, now the problem, you're fighting a match of quickscopers. When you kill them, you don't get any good guns. You just get freaking, like, sniper rifles. I've got a little scorpion here. That's cute. Got my Dragonfire. Fallout 4 is my favorite Fallout game. I really love Fallout 4. The settlement building and stuff. Oh man, that's such my thing. Question is, when will we get Fallout 5? Probably not till like 2031 or 2032 now. My original prediction was Starfield this year. Then we get Elder Scrolls 6 in 25. And then we get Fallout in like 2030. But now I'm thinking like Fallout 6 probably isn't going to be till 2026, and then we're not going to see
Enemy down.
Fallout until 2030 something, because Todd Howard said he doesn't want anyone else working on Fallout. I'm hoping Microsoft maybe, you know, does a little bit of persuading, you know, because it'd be cool if we had a studio that literally just did Fallout games. I think that would be great. Because I don't want to be really old before the new Fallout game comes out, which is very likely what's going to happen. But yeah, kind of neat. It's very interesting to be at a point where games take so long to make now that literally like huge amounts of your time and your life will go by and you won't see these franchises. Slightly depressing actually, because you know you used to get like what a Ratchet and Clank game like once a year. You used to get like, you know, they're pumping out these games, and now games take so much work and are so big that you just it takes forever to see them. Yeah, some people just take more bullets than other people, I'm afraid.
EKIA.
I really do wonder though, stream-wise, has Black Ops 2 lost its luster? That's a good question. Obsidian? You know, like, it'd be cool if Obsidian worked on Fallout. But they've got their own games. They're doing 5 years, 5 games. So they're releasing Grounded, then they're, you know, we got The Outer Worlds, we got Pentiment. We've got, I think there's like, I can't remember what the other 2 are, but they're working on a lot of games. Oh, Avowed. And what was the other one? Project something or other? I don't know, Belfry or something? I don't know. But like, they're busy, they're max capacity, they are working on a lot of games. So they don't really have the staff to work on a Fallout game if they were given the ability to do so. So, yeah. That's kind of how that goes. That's why I was literally saying, like, they should make, like, a whole new studio for that. I think there's also an issue where there's, like, you know, there's only so much talent in the gaming industry. And there's so many studios desperately trying to find workers. And it's like, you know, how do you make a new studio and attract enough talent to really get something off the ground? It's a lot harder to do these days. A lot harder to do. Why is this game expensive digital? Because they know people buy it and they make tons of money off of it. Seriously. and it's literally the most popular older COD game. They make their money off of it. But don't worry, once Xbox buys them, it'll be on Game Pass. It'll get a price cut. It'll be good. Yep. What about In Exile? They're working on apparently like a steampunk or something. They're working on their own RPG games. They do their own thing. So who knows? I was expecting to see that at the Xbox Game Showcase too, so that's probably way off and stuff. Conquer and Banjo, that would be nice. I have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm really disappointed we didn't really see a whole lot of stuff from down the road, almost. I'd love to see more teases and that. I know people always get mad about getting the teases, but I'd love to know things are coming and to get excited about them down the road. Remaster Black Ops 2? You'll probably see a remaster at some point. I would say eventually, again, probably when Xbox owns them, we'll see remasters of these games. And also, once again, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. You get cool perks like the emotes, alternatively the Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Oh, all the Call of Duty games that they can add will be on Game Pass. I mean, that's the whole point of them. Of like buying them basically is to fuel Game Pass. If you watched, again, my Xbox in the Future of Gaming video from the debriefing I got, they are very, very confident. They are buying Activision Blizzard, and they said they will stuff as many games as they can on Game Pass as soon as they can. So it's coming. Tomorrow's show will be a show that shows like more of like games, so don't expect new games, don't expect more announcements. It's just gonna be like, here's some stuff that was absent, like maybe like Slime Rancher 2 and stuff, and expansions upon what you saw gameplay wise. But do not expect like crazy, don't expect new reveals, because you're not gonna see that at that event. It's just, that's not what that is. Damn. Sus. Torment Tides of Numenera. I don't know about that. No Fable's disappointing. Oh man, I wanted to see Avowed. I wanted to see Fable. I wanted to see something. They really, like, they just didn't show or reveal like anything that was like really, really exciting to me. Again, disappointing. That's the biggest thing. Is just like I was very underwhelmed. But once again, it was great to be invited and brought out to the showcase. That was great. The whole event thing was a lot of fun to do. Oh, it's off. Damn. Not having any luck this match. Ugh. Arkham Knights. Oh yeah, that one could be cool.
Check target.
I would not expect. I would not expect Modern Warfare 2 to be on Game Pass, because again, PlayStation has the marketing rights to that, and the marketing rights to Treyarch's next game in 2025. So I would not expect Modern Warfare 2 to get on Game Pass. I would say the only safe bets are anything pre-Advanced Warfare should be Game Pass Day 1. And hopefully those titles, like again, I don't know how long the marketing kind of works on these things, because we don't know the PlayStation deals, but I would not expect Modern Warfare 2 to be on Game Pass anytime soon. Yeah. I mean, that could change really fast, but yeah. Because it doesn't seem like Microsoft wants to buy out doesn't want to buy out those contracts, and you know, obviously, that again, I think that kind of hurts the Xbox brand a little bit. Because you look at Bethesda, and 2 years on owning Bethesda, what have they delivered for Xbox? 2 PlayStation exclusives. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, ugh, you know. Long term, it'll be worth it, but right now it's just kind of like, I don't know. It feels like Xbox should be doing a little bit more in that regard. Because it's a lot of, like, in the future, and it's like, ugh, I just get so tired of waiting for things. Like, exhausted of waiting for them to start, like, really delivering some crazy stuff. You will not have to repurchase Grounded. Grounded is going to just be, it's just going to launch. You do not have to pay any more for Grounded. It'll just be still be on Game Pass. If you bought it already, you're still going to own it. You don't have to pay any more for the full release. That works for every game preview title. You buy it and you own it when it becomes a full game. So don't worry about having to rebuy Grounded. You won't have to. Yeah.
Cover me.
High on Life is going to be funny. I think it looks hilarious. Seriously, that game looks really, really funny. The different guns, the different stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to get a good laugh out of that game. Could be a good streaming game, too. Very, very good.
Stand by. That's confirmed.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing alright tonight in these matches. Yeah, we haven't won many of the games. Oh, I'm 8-14. That's not very good.
Timeline is in jeopardy.
Damn it, man.
Smoke is clear.
Come on, folks. We gotta kill these guys.
Threat down.
Make it back that KD ratio, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do also wonder if Xbox maybe has some stuff saved for Gamescom, or if they have some stuff maybe saved for the Game Awards as well. I think the Game Awards we might see Hellblade, because again, that one's we've seen that one solely at the Game Awards. But you think they would have had some higher caliber stuff for that showcase?
That one hurt
There
our
is a
reputation.
New Vegas remake? I don't know if there is. Multiverses is gonna be crazy. I have a video for Multiverses. It's pretty fun. You never checked out Black Ops 2? A lot of people really, really love this one. Seriously. A lot of people are all about this. Multiverse. The what was it? Wu Lang or something like that? Looks really good. Actually, it looks like it could be a Dark Souls-esque kind of thing from Team Ninja. I hope it's really good. I thought for a second there they were giving us a Ninja Gaiden reboot. But, yeah, no, I'm very excited for that one. Where's EA? They're not doing anything this year. They said they don't have stuff ready for a show, so they're going to continue doing that later. Okay. Just waiting for the lobby to disconnect there. None of the above. At least the lobby didn't dissolve. Because it's nice to actually have a full group there. They're having an extended showcase. Again, do not expect anything crazy at the extended showcase. People always do, but you know they've done extended showcases in the past. It's just more gameplay of the games you saw. So, yeah, do not expect a crazy announcement or a reveal because that's not going to happen. Just do not get your expectations up for that. Yeah. Somebody says it's nice that you wear what you wear when you're a creator. I'm just looking at the comments on the Xbox showcase event. This guy trying to say about my cardi. Is not liking the cardigan. Oh, it's hilarious. I was really hoping at the when I went to the Eaton Mall or whatever in Toronto that the Banana Republic for Men was gonna have some cool cardigans, but it was all summer wear, and I was like, ugh, I live in a cold place. Some new stuff. Again, it's not gonna be like new games. It's gonna be more gameplay of the games you saw. Like you might see like Slime Rancher and stuff. You know, games that they've announced for Game Pass and stuff that were absent from the show. But like, just do not expect like a reveal of something big, because that's not gonna be showcased there. I really want people to keep, you know, their expectations in check for that one. Because, yeah, a lot of people are acting like it's going to be a big second coming of extra games, and it's just, that's not what that event is for. Snipers, man. You missed my DayZ videos? It was fun doing DayZ stuff, but eventually it was just kind of like, you know, it just wasn't as popular and stuff, and yeah, occasionally I do a review of DayZ as like a new update. I do my yearly, tips and tricks, you know? That's always fun. Yeah, I still do some DayZ stuff, but not as often. It's a lot more of a pain in the ass now. I don't know if people have felt that like coming from DayZ though, but man, that game is it's a lot harder to play now. They do not make it easy. But I'm glad you enjoyed the DayZ stuff. Man, my throat is like just rough today. Because I get it, you know, they get in my mind when they're talking about like the audio and stuff not being loud enough. Then I'm talking too loud. Totally throws me off. And then also because I go in story mode for a full stream. A lot of extra voice work, that's for sure. See, now, I don't mind this map, but I also don't love it. But it's neat because the lanes are so split. And they've got like some moving boxes and stuff where they kind of mix things up nicely.
Transitioning.
UAV on standby.
Oh, there's a hole here.
UAV inbound.
Damn it. I'm glad you find the streams relaxing and you enjoy the content. It's always enjoyable to make this stuff. And I continue battling onwards so I get my silver plaque. Oh yeah, and I also dropped the, when I was talking to the cute bartender lady there, I also dropped the whole Costco joke. She loved it. Be like, I'm an executive Costco. Oh, that was quite a chuckle. See, I'm pretty, I'd like to say I'm pretty charming when I get into conversation with people. I do alright. And I also know at the same flip side of that, the bartenders also have to act excited about what you're talking about, but I think she had a fun time chatting. Or at least I helped her kill some time, and she helped me kill some time. And that's the important thing in life. Because when you're wasting time, you might as well waste it with other people. Again, because I had to wait for so long to get on my flight.
Enemy down.
Lightning strike on standby.
Nice.
Pushing your location.
Lightning strike coordinates received. Inbound.
Good strike to EKIA.
MQ-27 Dragonfire ready for deployment.
Got my Dragonfire.
Friendly MQ-27 Dragonfire deployed.
See, I'd pick more intensive kill streaks, but I think there's really anything too exciting in this past doing the Dragonfire, because I think I've looked at it a few times and I'm just like, eh. Or it's too high that I'll never get. And again, I always like to mention this. I have this in real life. I have this, like, Dragonfire. Maybe I'll bring it out for a video someday. Doesn't fly very well. That might be an entertaining little bit. I also have the night vision goggles from Modern Warfare 2. That might be a fun little video showing that off. Although I don't know what I'd show, because I don't know if you can really film the little small field of view that the night vision goggles provide. But it's fun. Yeah, I'm doing alright. The hell are these guys at? My, like, Dragonfire is gonna blow up and I didn't even have anyone to shoot. They've all quit. See, you do too well in these old matches, and everybody just, like, leaves. You've got nothing to do. Whining about the protagonist being silent? I thought most people were cheering that the protagonist was going to be silent in Starfield. Isn't that like a big complaint for Fallout 4 most people had? Was like they didn't like the acting? At the same time, I am not really bothered either way. I personally didn't mind the voice acting for Fallout 4. At the same time, I do almost feel like it's more immersive when you don't hear your protagonist, because then you can attach like your own voice or your own thoughts to what you're saying and stuff, which I think is a little bit more
UAV on standby.
intriguing.
UAV inbound.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the other team that more people haven't joined again.
Spinning up.
They're kind of just getting slaughtered out here. Crap.
Lightning strike on standby.
No, lightning strike. Well, there's two guys we gotta fight.
Punisher 1-2 is wheeled up.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
Damn it. Reaper kill streak is fun, but I feel like I'm not gonna get to that, like, amount of kills, if that makes sense, to make that a worthwhile perk. Again, like, these ones are pretty easy to get. They're not too bad. Yeah, it's like not like we're like dedicatedly playing this all the time, right? So it's kind of like, you pick and choose, but yeah, the Reaper is usually a bit of a go-to if you can get that. But I also find, like, you know, with this just being deathmatch that's available, refreshing 24-pack of beer, that's funny. You know, with this just being team deathmatch, it's also hard to get to that, like, level of kill streak. Because the matches are a lot shorter, right? Compared to, like, doing an objective playlist, where you could get, like, a high-tier kill streak more easily. Oh, his buddy saved him. You missed story time? Oh, fillet. You can go back. There was some pretty entertaining story stuff. You know, you want to see just before I start talking about the showcase and just after I finish the showcase. I literally talk about my whole trip. Yeah, this is really exciting. I learned all kinds of things. I learned to love again. Just kidding. At least we got lots of story material for one stream. That's the hard part of life, finding out exciting things to be able to talk about over time. Oh, damn it. Favorite Black Ops 2 gun? The Peacekeeper. Yeah, the Peacekeeper here. That's my favorite. Keeping the peace, it kills people pretty well. Yeah, it's a very effective gun. Oh, I killed my 4 ratio. I should have just kept running around. Yeah, a little boring when the match doesn't fill up. You know what I'm saying? Get my daily Pokemon stuff done. Let's see what else we got here. So I'm gonna like feed my little critter on this one. And it has been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Cool little info bits in the video description as well if you missed all that stuff. Alright, did we get a full lobby?
Team deathmatch.
Right on. Oh, you know what we didn't do today? Was go and play any of the zombies mode. Yeah, usually we do zombies. So I'm just feeding my Pokemon here. 25 days out of 30. I'm almost done the stupid feeding and getting a heart every day with this thing. Ah, so close. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Really? Huh. I think that guy's hacking because I've never seen somebody climb a ladder that fast before.
Throwing frag. Shoot her down.
Just saying. Like, that guy really unnaturally hauled ass up that thing. You know, kind of like when you're watching a horror movie and there's like a sped up sequence of like a creepy creature like running up a wall? That's what that looked like. Really unsettling.
Hellstorm missile inbound.
Concrete Genie. I didn't ever play Concrete Genie, actually.
Friendly hunter-killer drone
I heard that one was
deployed.
always really good. I was kind of excited the PS Plus right now. I've got Killzone downloading, and there was something else downloading as well that I'm looking forward to. I was kind of expecting more PlayStation first party to be on the PS Plus Premium, to be honest. I don't know what first party I was expecting, but I was expecting more. Maybe more of like the PS3 exclusives in that? I don't know.
Snipers down. Move up.
I think regardless, they I hope they add more classics to their offerings, because I was like, that seemed pretty minimal, I would say, is the biggest thing. Like, there's a lot of like also first party games that weren't available to download. But again, I'm gonna have to play around with the service a bit more and look at everything and see what's on there, but it doesn't seem like the 700 games they kind of noted.
Frag out.
Or if this is 700, it's kind of like, so. Oh, got him, nice. Yeah, this is from Black Ops 1. Actually, is this from... No, this is Black Ops 1. I'm thinking it's like, is this from World at War? But I'm like, I don't think so. Yeah, this is, what's it called? It's not Studio in the first one, it's Backlog. I think it's... No, not Backlog. Backlog's COD 4.
Hostile UAV incoming.
Firing Range. It's called Firing Range, right? See, I like back in the day when they did these map remakes or ports or whatever you want to call them. At least they changed the map up. You know what I mean? Like, they turned this into like a Hollywood stage, but like in Black Ops Cold War, they just literally copied and pasted them from the original Black Ops. Insanely lazy, in my opinion. Damn, that person reacted so fast. Good on him. Persona on Twitter? Oh my god, if you go on like the Persona subreddit, the salt from like PlayStation players about Xbox getting Persona is so funny. It genuinely is hilarious. Yeah, I got like such a good chuckle out of that. Oh, piss off, snipers. You know, in a stream or two from now, I'm gonna prestige again in this game. Oh, come on.
Dropped it.
Friendly UAV inbound.
That's another kill.
You know what, it does suck. I want to film more
Snipers down.
PlayStation
Move up.
games, more PlayStation Premium games. But I have to render the 2 videos for tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna get any more film time in tonight. Oh well. Because in the past, you know, when I used the Xbox DVR, I could film and then, you know, like, be rendering on my PC at the same time. But now that I use, like, the same thing I use for streaming to record everything, I can't do both at the same time, or it's too demanding. That sucks, but whatever.
Pressing the fight. We're taking it to him.
Damn it. Oh yeah, a lot of people were salty about Kojima. They're like, you betrayer, and it's like, jeez, guys.
That's confirmed.
You know, although like, I can see it from the perspective of a PlayStation fan, it's like Xbox is taking like everything from them. Yakuza, Persona, Kojima. It's just kind of funny, but it's like it's not like taking away, it's just making it available on other platforms. We've moved into a very platform agnostic kind of era, I would say.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Never buying a PlayStation again.
Operation
Oh,
complete. Nice
do they have to
job,
buy an
folks.
Xbox now? Oh, the shame. That was the thing, though. I was always like told, I'm like, you know, I was like, I'd love to play Spider-Man. They're like, well, buy a PlayStation, and I did. You know, and it's not, it wasn't a big issue for me. Just bought the other console to get all the games, and I don't see the big issue. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny how people act about certain things. I remember there was, and I don't know if it was satire, but my one pal showed me like this video on Twitter about this guy just like completely losing it at the fact that Spider-Man was going to be on PC. He's like, you better enjoy those games because there are games, and I was like, is this satirical? Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, let's see if we find another lobby that's busy. I can't believe I have to, like, lobby jump so much in this. Actually, I wonder if my one pal there tweeted about the showcase. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't look like you really did. Oh no, he got a picture. I should have got a picture with Master Chief. Master Chief had an energy sword? What? Man, I missed out on that. Damn. I just had Master Chief just standing there. I didn't know he had an energy sword. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, Spider-Man will be on the... What's it called? Midnight Suns or whatever for all the platforms? The console cults? Oh, it's all about the cults. It's a, you know, it's a deep-seated, like, level of tribalism that humans have. It happens with a lot of different franchises and things. People really kind of, like, you know, make it a lot of their identity is what they do and what they buy, and I don't know. It's interesting, and what the hell is going on right now? Just keeps, like, restarting the game. Cut his Spider-Man PS4 in half? That can't be real. That's the thing, I was like, sometimes I literally think some things have to be satirical, right? Because it just... It doesn't make, like, sense otherwise how some people act about things, if you get what I'm talking about. Like, to me, that's just, like, crazy how some folks are. I love that boot screen. It never gets old. The Xbox One boot screen is kind of like really lame. Like the original Xbox is awesome. The 360 boot right there is so cool. The Series boot is like majestic. It's like, it's, yeah. Whereas the Xbox One boot up is just kind of like a green little thing. Really lacks passion. I think it's the biggest issue there. Oh yeah, and then it loads up the zombie screen. Because I used to just play zombies all the time. Now let's get back into this. Uh-oh. Are the servers broken? I think the servers might be broken on this game. Oh, never mind. You just followed me on Twitter. There's another 2 dodgy Sky Captains on there. 2 dodgy Sky Captains. I hope you enjoy the tweets. I just like say some random crap on there all the time. Although it is an easy way to keep up with what I do and what I say a lot on the Twitter. I think there's something wrong with the servers on this game or something. Let me look up the Xbox server status. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is they're always loud. Oh, they definitely are. Oh. Well, this is a bit of a predicament. It just keeps reloading. I'm gonna check the Xbox server statuses. See if there's an issue with Black Ops 2, because this one does have issues a lot. I don't really see issues. Let's check out the Twitter. You were clearly following the wrong account. That's funny. Is Twitter fun? I find Twitter to be like the worst of the social media networks. Like, it just amplifies anger and issues that people have. I mean, it's good for like getting info and stuff, like quick info and for like following quick things, but it's like I wouldn't say it's like a good social media service. Yeah, this is weird. It's a vile breed. Yeah, it really is, Barry. That's exactly it. It's a very vile place, and it's just like, you know, it really does amplify a lot of bad things, in my opinion. Okay, maybe it'll work now. Come on. When all the CODs show up on Game Pass, I'm expecting it to be my biggest view day ever. I'm hoping when all the CODs show up on the Game Pass. Why are you doing this to me, Call of Duty? Why? Black Ops 2. Loading. Repeat? Loading loop? Multiplayer loading screen loop. This is weird. Some of the Twitter people, yeah, they're definitely crazier than like I would expect. Like, it really is insanity. I think the biggest issue is Twitter doesn't have any sort of downvote system. Support from companies, yeah, Twitter's the best way to get support from companies. It really is. But yeah, it's just like I think the biggest issue is it's people can only agree with other people, so you can't like counter stupid stuff on there. And I think out of all the social media sites, that place definitely needs a downvote so that you can look at things that are stupid and be like, no, this is dumb. Because I've seen some of the stupidest things get posted there, and then people turn off comments, and it's just like, whoa. So I like the 2042 update. The map was good. Yeah, the map was good. I did a stream of it, if you didn't see that. It was from a few days ago. I guess we'll try zombies? 0 out of 0 players. I have the weirdest feeling that this game's multiplayer servers are having some extreme problems at the moment. Aw. Yeah. I would say that's definitely the case. Oh, so there are people playing this. Guess we'll get a round of zombies in, assuming this works. They added a downvote thing? Not that I've saw. There's no other modes other than Team Deathmatch. You can maybe get a search and destroy, but it's not good for streaming. Yeah, I don't see that there's any sort of downvote thing on Twitter. You and the... Wow, that dog looks majestic, Barry. I know I can kind of see it in your, like, you know, little YouTube dot, but, like, It's a very stoic looking dog. Very, very stoic dog. I was like, huh. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think this is going to be the last thing we play tonight, so I hope you enjoy. Woo! Is this going to be the match where I finally get achievements I've been missing because we get a really competent team that knows what they're doing? I'm gonna check the achievements on this bad boy. And buried be their pawn. Pack a punch weapon during round 1 with no using the weapon bank or the weapon locker. How the hell do you do that? Drive entire round in the maze. Yeah, I'm never gonna get these achievements. Never, never, never.
Don't even look.
It's not about that, guys. It's about the fun, though. Yeah, but most of these older CODs, it's like literally team deathmatch is your only option.
There were no winners in this situation.
And zombies.
Especially not me.
Zombies, usually always get matches. With pack a punch, I have a hunch your problems will be gone. Wow, that legitimately sucks.
Good old-fashioned fun.
You wish to perpetuate my misery?
Yeah, it looks like these guys know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna chill out.
And that's E back with an E as opposed to A back, as in affectation, something you carry around for affectation of body. Oh dear. Once again, I must face the horde in order to locate an item of indeterminate purpose.
Looked like he missed the bus.
What is it with this freak?
Yeah, it's literally like the easiest way to get like a company to respond to you is to like complain on Twitter about stuff.
I think that worked out about as well as could be
Seriously.
expected.
And even I have like, you know, connections with companies and stuff, and Twitter is still very thoroughly effective. Also a good way to get like responses on things that you need info to, like swiftly. It's strangely good for that, but otherwise it's kind of like, eh.
This is one 6-shooter that demands your respect.
Oh wow, I actually got downed. What the hell? I thought this was like a one-shot. That's embarrassing. Really embarrassing, actually. Then again, everybody else has been down, or that one guy's been down a few times.
I wasn't really
He
hurt.
timed out? Really? Why? See, now it insta-kills, but that one guy didn't insta-kill.
Keep coming, bucket. I'm too fast for him.
Should have waited on that insta-kill. Just saying. Man, that sucks, that guy timed out. Never can get a full proper match of this going. Somebody always disconnects or does something bad. The best Call of Duty game? Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Boom, 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 boom.
Boarding up the windows for us? How kind.
Dude, that was literally like a collateral shot, but then the one guy shot and didn't get down. Ah,
Feels like I've been waiting a lifetime to lay my hands on this.
this pistol's actually kind of kicking ass early on. Lots of ammo, too. Holy. Are you kidding me? double slap.
Guess I owe you one. Someday.
So just give me my fucking gun.
Have a good one there, Barry. Really? The war machine? Oh, piss off.
Sure. What could go wrong?
That's
When
better.
it comes to sustained fire, ain't much that can beat this.
I love laying down the hammer. Hammer in, hammer in. Oh, the orb. Ooh.
I suppose I'm not done looking for parts just yet.
Did they, like, getting the guy over there? Guess I could have opened this door instead of wasting my money on the claymores. Although I like to use claymores and zombies. And Betty's, they're very good. Now what are we doing? We're chilling?
Double points.
Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribe makes great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. And again, I believe this will be our final match of the night here. No idea how long it'll go, but yeah, it should be fun.
Insta kill.
See what you get.
She has like one slash animation, or what, like one slash voice line.
Hey, Pussy! You dropped one of your arms.
Oh, I'm so sorry, giant creature thing. I didn't mean to shoot at it. It's a gentle giant. The gravity hammer? Oh, gravity hammer would be fun. What's up? Oh man, you missed out on the fun action. We talked about the big trip, the thoughts on the showcase and all the games. This is really exciting. I think in general, Black Ops 2 actually underperformed as a stream usually. It's like really hot fire. Huh. Has the love and the luster for Black Ops 2 faded? Who's to say? Who is to say? It also is a weekday. It's like, what, a Monday to Tuesday night? It could impact things. Here at the bar. Actually, I'm saving up for Jug, I think. I'm just really disappointed that one guy quit out because I wanted, you know, 4-player zombies. There's a lot more like zombies going on, a lot more action. 2 players, it's a lot more like manageable.
You ain't getting no second chances. You can call me Buffalo Biscuit.
Did I just like trigger my claymore and not die? That sucks. That'd be fun to have like Halo type things modded into this. I'm expecting a lot more of that kind of thing as we get better mod support for like console stuff in the future.
Ain't happened yet.
And as we get more Xbox games on PC, there's more chances for assets to be more easily transferred over.
Be careful what you put in your body.
There you go. You know, I kind of thought this Remington was gonna suck, but it's really done a good job.
I got what you want.
going back to base. Chase him down. I always thought this was so weird. The Persona stuff, I think, is also coming to PlayStation. I'm not too sure. I believe there was a leak about that as well, but it's a big get for Xbox. It really is. I'm very excited to be, you know, having those Persona games on here. Oh, that big guy just jumped down and kind of scared me a little bit. The question is, will I ever get another achievement in this game? I feel like if we do enough of these streams, eventually I should unlock something for zombies. Eventually.
You're dead.
Man, this pistol actually kicks ass. Holy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did that come from? The response time was faster? I think in general it just feels a lot better with the newer controllers too. The Black Ops 2 here. Actually surprised PlayStation didn't net any of these down for their streaming system. Like they didn't pay for any of the stuff through Activision. It's probably too costly, I guess. And they didn't have the marketing for these back in the day either, I suppose. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just gonna put my claymores down so I get the, you know, because you get the fresh 2 claymores.
I remember that you did right by Russ.
What felt fresh? Oh, playing this on. Yeah, it's nice to actually have like a new controller, a new setup for playing these older games. You know, auto HDR adds quite a bit too. No, obviously you're not getting that on the 1S, but you know.
Juggernaut. I always thought that was supposed to make you stronger.
Insta-kill.
Ain't happened yet.
I want to get like a new gun or something. Well, then again, I have the hammer and I have this thing. It's actually a pretty good weapon setup. Yeah. He just broke the fountain? Dude. This fountain's been here for 900 years. A really creepy ass place, I gotta tell you. Why would you put a grave in front of the church? Seems illogical. You know, thin the crowd a bit for our team, you know? Team support. Very important.
Sure, we'll take all the help we can get.
Third-party 360 controller? Oh, that sounds awful. Absolutely awful. So we got the church open. Vulture 8 elixir. Actually, I don't honestly even remember what Vulture 8 does. Not a freaking clue. Is it like ammo you get from dead bodies? Is that what it is? I don't think it makes sense to me. Yeah, well, I'm always happy to help you figure out what games and stuff you want. It's what I do, it's my job.
Just what I wanted.
Every day, a riveting piece of action. Hello, creepy lady in the window. I honestly might pack a punch this pistol. Holy, this thing is just kicking ass. I thought this was like a bad draw, but...
What exactly
I don't know, does he want me to open this door? That guy brought out $120,000. Well, $117,850, but... Oof. I guess he can afford the door. Creepy ghost ladies. Just trying to suck my soul. Not in a fun way. Now I'm into the maze of death. Nope, not that way. She's still following me in here, really? I really like this level. It is so neat. I have $0? Oh, they suck away all your coin. Oh, yeah. Oh. You ever played this map? Oh, it's so cool. Pack a punch. See why that guy brought out so much money now. He just knows all the stops.
The Bible say? Maximize your performance.
What's their strategy here for like killing all the zombies?
Max ammo!
Make them count. You never know when we'll get another one.
Do we just like camp this spot out? I feel like it's too like tight. Many zombies everywhere. Man, this gun is still instant killing. Oh wow, I just got $100 million.
Payday, boys.
I'm assuming that's somebody hacking. But can it give me the achievements? That's what I want to know.
Don't bother trying to tell me, Marlton. I was being rhetorical.
Really can't be much fun for you, having this shot off like that.
You guys form a gang or
Ow.
something?
You'll be later on today's stream. Oh yeah, we're leaking into that time, aren't we? Oh, you were broke. The ring thing. Oh, that sucks. Well, you can always experience Black Ops stuff now. I mean, especially as long as they get on Game Pass, it's pretty good. It's gonna be pretty accessible, I'd say. I'm hoping they make some of the DLC free, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens. Now I've got like unlimited money. What do I do? Do I buy more perks randomly? Do I buy stamina up, I guess. I'd like to put some of this money in my bank account out of the game. But then again, I probably have a lot in there already.
Why don't you just lie down?
This is gonna be my chance to get the achievement that I've always wanted and I've always been missing. Could this be that chance, guys? That last chance for romance? I have to... I'm not getting that one. That didn't happen. Survive an entire round within the maze, round 20 or higher. Oh, that's it? There's only 2 achievements? I thought I had 3 achievements in Buried. Survive an entire round, round 20, or pack a punch during round 1.
I'll try anything if it helps.
Oh no, I got the achievement! Ooh, it's been 9 years. Holy crap. No, not 9 years. 8? Oops. Oh, damn. I got the achievement, guys. I did the achievement. And I'm trying to do the math, and I don't know why the math was so hard for me. Maybe I'm in a panic due to all the enemies. But it was 2013, right? And now it's 2022. Yeah, 9 years. I was right on that one. You have a good one too there, DJ. Before... Yeah, Game Pass is so worth it. You get so much stuff. No, I just got that achievement. Damn. I'm so proud of myself. This was the stream, guys. I mean, it feels a little less earned because it was cheated, but I wish I could get these other achievements done too on these other zombies maps. Another day, I guess. Be there, pawn. Yeah. That is just nuts. Literally, like, almost 10 years later.
I need something in a hurry.
Pack a bunch of weapon round 1, not getting that. Very survive an entire round, level 20 in the maze. Oh, it's pretty easy to get to, I guess. What round are we on? 11?
Back it up there, mister.
Huh. Like I keep getting downed or something? Update the software. I don't know. Like it's... I do believe at some point we'll get remasters and it won't really matter if these ones are all hacked because eventually they'll just get like listed in that over time, but... Huh. Yeah, you do have to wonder, like, again, the legacy stuff for 360, I kind of get worried that it's not gonna, like, be around forever, because, like, eventually they're gonna have to update things, right? Like, you can't keep emulating this old software server-wise forever.
I am in control! The ether is mine to manipulate as I wish! The moon is now my own!
I have unlimited ammo now. Well, that takes away a little bit of the challenge of the game. But on the bright side, I should get to round 20 and get that other achievement.
I won, Maxie!
Yeah.
That's what I've done!
Oh, what about Samantha? Your actions condemn my daughter's very soul to eternal damnation. Even if you do not care for her, surely you wish to return to your own body.
Not really, no. Won't I already possess the power to leave this netherworld and re-enter the physical realm once more? I can choose anybody I will.
Or maybe I'm not gonna get to round 20 because it's all gonna, like, disconnect weirdly. Oh, I have unlimited claymores. I don't know what's happening right now.
Take a deep breath, Samuel.
What
They're
are these
about to
things?
get a whole lot closer.
Are they like teleporters? Come back if there was less cheating? I don't know if it's even worth it for them to pay that much though.
At least I know what I'm paying
You
for.
excited for the extended showcase? Oh, I hope you really enjoy it and stuff like that. The dude, oh no, I didn't get rid of that. Okay, the paralyzed, what does this do? Okay. Should we just skip to level 20 so I get that achievement? I got an upgraded weapon. Level 253. Okay, 196, 237. Round 80? Dude, there's gonna be a lot of zombies. Round 81? Alright, that's a bit odd. Does it show what round we're on? Well, I should get the achievement for surviving round 20, right? There's so many zombies, guys. He's trying to like break the game. I can't kill them. There's too many. I literally, they're like, I can't even move here. Are they invincible? Can I have help? Can somebody get me out of here?
Double points.
This is so weird.
I know. I reek pretty bad.
The process has begun. Now
Man, I'm kind of wanting this guy to do this on the other maps for me so I get this achievement.
Ah, you fools! Why did you listen to him?
Look down, jump, and shoot the paralyzer. Oh, because it lets you like fly up, right? Nah.
Knowing people will survive.
Ah, I tried so hard to warn
This is
you.
one 6-shooter that demands your respect.
Once the gateway is open, I will finally be reunited with my dearest Samantha.
I'm too fast.
Hello? Are you forgetting something? Even if your wretched daughter is still alive, she has my body!
If you are so eager to re-enter the physical world, Richtofen, I will grant you that fish!
What exactly did I do?
I wanted that achievement for surviving the round in there. This was my chance to get that. Why did they want me to go into the pit? I don't understand. I don't comprehend anything that's going on there. You have a good one there. You didn't like the Xbox Showcase?
Can we negotiate a peaceful
That's fair.
solution?
There's been a lot better ones over the years. Yeah, but now I'm not gonna get that achievement because I freaking teleported my ass up here for some reason.
See what happens when you get too close?
I really don't get. I'm gonna look at my messages and see if I got something from these guys about what the hell's going on here. Usually they'll send you a message where we're doing this and that. But I wanted that achievement for being in round 20 or over round 20 and surviving the maze. No, nothing. This is very weird. Get a 1337 hacked weapon for only negative 1377. Why would I want this? I have a M14.
Works for me.
This is so weird. What's the time here? It's like 3 something.
That ain't enough. I'll burn through that in seconds.
Can I get back to the maze?
Don't think you're walking away from this.
Can I go back to the maze, or am I supposed to stand here for something? Kinda sucks the life out of it. Round 1. Round 253,
I know I'm a bit stinky,
195.
but it ain't no worse than when I worked on the farm.
Oh, man!
Now it's around 79, now around 80. I really don't understand what's going on here. About Starfield? I think it looks great.
I'd almost forgotten how
I honestly, I have no idea what they're doing
being
here.
devoured by the undead.
I thought this was my chance for that achievement, but I did get that other achievement, so I am totally satisfied by what we got going on.
Let's go make some money!
It's just weird. A 24-hour stream? No. I don't get enough views to justify that. I also don't think I could mentally do
Know what I
that.
mean?
Longest was like 8.5 hours, which was a story thing.
I smell like one of them now!
What are we doing here? Where's the other guy? What is happening?
What? I'm gonna need a long shower after this. Yeah, these freaks aren't screwing around.
Does anybody know what these guys are doing? This is very weird.
See what I did?
Now I'm back here. Where am I?
Oh, I'll get to you all.
I don't think this is part of the play space. Because I don't think you can normally get down here, can you? I don't understand what's happening. Maybe I can escape. Escape the madness. Oh no. I bet you did, Larry. Drop and I'll slide back. If I get more viewers? I mean, if we had like a crazy amount, sure, but like otherwise, I don't, it doesn't really make sense too. Besides, usually have lots of other things to do as well. Oh, that was exciting. Well, I guess that's it for today, guys. That was interesting. I didn't get both the achievements I wanted, but I got one of them after 9 years gap in time. So I would say that was a successful adventure.